Greetings, citizens. The Deep Dark. Ancient cities. Hunting ground of the Warden. And the focus of our adventure today. After hundreds of hours in this world, we finally challenged the Warden to a duel of supremacy. After all, what's the worst that could happen? But I'm sure that won't happen, right? In any event, we have plenty of prep to do before we take on the Warden, and side quests that will divide our attention. If you go on to enjoy the adventure today, hit that subscribe button to join the Legion on our way to 100k. Let's get started. Okay, that should have disabled them, I think. Oh, nope, I was 100% wrong. Okay. Ah! No! You have got to be kidding me. Oh, they got me. I can't get out. I can't get out. You will be forcibly evicted with my axe. How are we still getting hit? No. Okay. Welcome back to the Hardcore World, citizens. As usual, why don't we start with a little bit about the plan for today, what we're going to be working on, and then we can get right to it. And yes, I do believe that is going to start with some reorganization here. Actually, pretty much all that we're going to do today is on here. It's just in the wrong spot. So give me 1 second. We're going to shuffle this around a bit, and then we can talk through it. Okay, I think that's pretty well organized down at the bottom here. And this isn't necessarily the order. In fact, it's not the order, because the first thing we're going to do is not challenge the Warden to battle. A clever legionary doesn't rush into battle. They prepare, they plan, they strategize. So that's prep for the Warden fight. I do have a couple ideas about that, but we'll get to that in a little bit. We are finally going to apply some armor trims, of course. And then probably the last thing we do is build a skulk farm. That'll be after we have successfully defeated the Warden, I hope. And then I also want to build a spider farm. Why a spider farm, you ask? Ooh, look at that ship, by the way. Did you see the last video, citizen? Go check it out. We built these ships, and they just look great, don't they? But enough with the self-promotion. I want a spider farm because it's one of the only things, string that is, that we don't have in abundance, and it is not renewable, per se. At least not yet. So that's the idea. I'd like to have that in abundance. Now, I was thinking, why don't we go on a scouting mission? I've got all this wool. We could go on a scouting mission in the ancient city, do some looting, take some stuff down there. Not awake the Warden yet, because we're not quite ready, but I remember last time we needed Silk Touch to pick up a lot of the things that we wanted to grab, and we don't have Silk Touch on our hoe. Cleopatra uses Fortune, so we can't have Silk Touch on it as well, so I'm thinking we might need to make a second one. That way we could do some nice old looting while we're down there, be the true loot goblin that we are. And thinking about this, we may already be setting ourselves back a couple steps, but we're used to that. Because I'm looking around, do we have any netherite whatsoever? Oh wait, here we go. Oh, we do. We have 1 ingot. Okay. And we also have 2 smithing templates. So I was worried about that. I didn't want to have to use 1 diamond tool when everything else is netherite. I mean, we might be able to do this right now. Yeah, let's make a silk touch hoe. Couple diamonds, couple sticks, diamond hoe. And then if we're doing this, I think this is going to be the first time we've used a smithing template in this world. Most of the stuff that we've upgraded, we did back in 1.19. So it was before this was a necessity. In fact, is it worth duplicating this? I know we have 2, but maybe a good chance to work out how to do that. So if we look at the smithing templates over here, the netherite upgrade, that is pretty expensive, but we can duplicate it. So diamonds, netherrack, and the smithing template, not terrible. And an excuse to get more diamonds eventually. Although if we hit these with fortune, I feel like we're going to have quite a bit. Not really an issue. All right, let's test this. We go that. 1 of the netherrack, surround with diamonds, and look at that. We've got 2 for the price of 1, except not really. Let's do it one more time. Why not? Never really use the diamonds if we're being honest with ourselves. There we go. So I feel better about that. Now we got 3 in the chest. We'll use this one. And actually, maybe we should enchant it before we upgrade it. I don't know if it gets more expensive when it's netherite, but just in case, let's enchant it first. And it just so happens I have a Silk Touch book in the chest. We're going to need a few more though. Let's see. 1, 2, mending, unbreaking, efficiency. Oh, and by the way, we have a lot of comments to go over from the last video. We had some more panda names. I think there were some other suggestions like the names of the ships. But the last video just went out a few days ago, so I'm going to give it a little bit more time for comments to roll in, and then later in this video we'll do those names. But anyway, mending. We need 1 of those. We'll need an unbreaking 3 and an efficiency 5. 34 emeralds, man, jeez. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, I was just reminded of something while we're here. Get a couple more books. I actually want to double up on these, the mending, the unbreaking, and the efficiency. So there is one more thing I want. There we go. Something we often talk about is enchanting shears, and we never really do it. I mean, while we're at this exciting process, we may as well do that as well. May as well do that as well? That doesn't sound right. You know what I mean. Hey citizen, quick pause here for an exciting announcement. After tons of prep, I'm excited to announce that we're finally launching our very first merch store. I'm sure you've been thinking, geez, I really wish I had some beautiful Legion V attire to add to my wardrobe. Well, look no further, citizen. Whether it's Legion V branded t-shirts or a comfy Lunchbox the Panda hoodie, you can find everything over at legionv.com or by clicking the links in the description below. Sorry for the interruption, let's get back to it. Okay, so why don't we do mending, unbreaking. Oh, that was the last little bit that could take. All right. New anvil. Oh man, I don't know if we'll have enough iron for this. Yes, I'm being sarcastic. And bonk. Oh, I thought it would make the noise. Hold on. And bonk. There we go. Okay, mending, unbreaking, efficiency, silk touch. And then we'll just slap them on here. Mending, unbreaking on the hoe. One more time with the efficiency 5, silk touch. And we forgot to name it. I don't think we have anything for Pluto yet. And I don't know why. I'm thinking Pluto's touch. Like God of the Underworld, silk touch. I don't know, like it's used to take things. Like Pluto takes souls to the underworld. I'm not quite sure, but that's the only thing that's coming to mind right now. So let's do it. And we're nearly done. Now, I think what we do, we need our smithing template upgrade in a smithing table. Pluto's touch goes in the middle, and then our netherite ingot goes there, and there we go. Pluto's touch, we can upgrade to netherite. Beautiful. So there you go. Now we've got Cleopatra, our fortune hoe, which doesn't have efficiency for some reason. I don't know why I never did that. Maybe it doesn't make a difference, I don't know. But Pluto's touch we now have for silk touch. Now while we're at it, we may as well do the shears as well. Throw some efficiency on there. In with the shears, and then we've got to name these as well. What do we think about Ceres' nail clippers? And that's Ceres, the equivalent of Demeter, if you're more familiar with the Greek gods. But I'm happy with that. Let's do it. Now we don't have to waste shears by going through them like crazy. We should be able to keep that one up and running as long as we need to. Okay, now the point of all that was so that we could very easily go to the ancient city and do a little bit of a scouting and looting trip, just so we know what we're up against. Also, fortunately, we have plenty of wool. That's going to be handy for reasons that will become obvious once we get there. Let's also bring an extra shulker, because why not? And there we go. Think we're ready. To the ancient city! Another thing you might have missed if you didn't see the last video was we found an ancient city nearby down the mine. So if we come down here, I believe it's over in this direction, back up our stairway. We've got a new secret little path over here that leads us all the way to an ancient city down here. Now remember, we are not here to awake the warden. This is a super secret scouting mission, looting mission. So just watch yourself, citizen. No sneezing. Oh boy, I didn't realize how much we did last time we were here when we were looking for armor trims. But right away I can see that that is dangerous. That is exactly how we could summon a warden right there. However, what I would like to do while we're here, if we are going to be taking a look around and doing some scouting, I wouldn't mind putting a kind of like a shelf of wool all the way around the top. Almost as a way, like an escape way, if we want to fly up to that and then it leads us back here. So for example, if we build up around here, this is part of the prep for the warden. We have this, there's always going to be a way where we can walk up here, and then if we're walking on the wool, the warden won't be able to hear us. But we should also be far enough away that his ranged attack, I believe it's the sonic boom, shouldn't be able to affect us. Because unless I'm mistaken, that's a 15 block horizontal range and a 20 block vertical range. So we'll want to do our best to avoid that. And yes, I see you up there. No, I wouldn't leave without you, don't worry. There we go. Oh, hello. This opens up to a spawnable area, apparently. That's the other thing that's kind of nice, actually, about the ancient city is that mobs cannot spawn in it, normal mobs. But it looks like we just ran into a little area that is spawnable, so why don't we light that up while we're here? Because we don't necessarily want a creeper, like we just saw, running out into our safety platform, because it does defeat the purpose of having a safety platform. It makes it the opposite of that, in fact. Oh, we're gonna make it as safe as we can. And it goes on for a lot longer than I thought it did. Ooh, And I nearly ran right into that. So maybe this is a good instance to test Pluto's touch. So we want to avoid setting off the sensor because that will hit the Shrieker. I think that's what it's called anyway, and that will summon the Warden. What we should be able to do is utilize our wool, cover it up from as many angles as we can. Do the same thing over here. And now this shouldn't be able to get a signal over there. At least that's my hope. So we can now take Pluto's touch, grab you, and we're safe. Which means we should also be able to get you. And look at that, no issues. We got some Skulk Shrieker, Catalyst, and Sensor. And in case you're wondering, yes, I am pretty proud of myself for that. Also, this doesn't need to be here anymore, so good time to test Series Nail Clippers. We should be able to insta-mine this now. Look at that. Wow. I should have done that a long time ago. That is so nice. Ooh, hello. Thank you. Why am I hearing so many zombies? What's going on over here? Oh, I think I see what's going on over here. I wish this was a spider spawner, but it is not. You guys can just, you know, take off if you want. You're not needed here. Position has been filled, all that, this, that, and the other. Just pop that there. We should be good. What do you got for us? I'll take some name tags. Why not? The rest kinda don't need. Okay, neat stuff. Not why we're here. Let's get back to the task at hand. And I know the task at hand is not getting more diamonds, but come on. Putting them right here in front of my face. Also must be a lush cave nearby because we're seeing these particle effects, but I'm really trying to not get distracted. Oh, hello, he says as he goes to grab other things. Okay, we don't need a lush cave. Let's go. Let's head back. Oh, more distractions, citizen. And are we lost? We might be, but it is 100% not my fault. You distracted me. Okay, we found our way back. I am already low on space. Let's do a quick clear out and that should be good. Okay. Back to it. I will feel a lot better once we have this set up because I have a feeling when we go into these fights, yeah, it might be multiple, I don't know. I'm going to appreciate the ability to have an escape route because it's not a chicken per se. It's just very wise to give yourself the ability to successfully pull off a tactical retreat. Look at that. Look at this. How do they expect us to get that? They're challenging us, aren't they? Kind of want to get that. There are I mean, 3 Shriekers, 1 Sensor. There's another one right here. We'll need to keep at least some of them around here because we do want the ability to call the Warden eventually, but not yet. Maybe we should only take it about this far on this side and then go do the same thing on the other because I don't want to run out of wool. And one would think this is pretty recognizable, so I should be able to fly to either side and land on one of these successfully. Maybe. Okay, we're coming around the other side now, and I am starting to see chests. This one actually looks fairly safe. Not really anything around it. And this might also be an opportunity to test our escape system. Okay, let's see if we can very gingerly set down here. Yeah, I don't see anything. I think this one's safe to open. I mean, we don't have to be reckless. What you can do is just cover it like everything else with wool. And I just opened it, didn't hear anything. Oh, come on. Oh, wait, never mind. I was going to say this is almost exactly what we wanted, but it actually has fortune on it, so we wouldn't have been able to use it. I feel a little bit better. Potion of regeneration, we might want that later. Yeah, let's take it all. Why not? And then we'll break it just so we know we looted that one. Now, if we fly close to these, is that going to set them off, I'm wondering? Guess we'll find out because I'm going to try to fly up. It definitely did. It definitely set those off. That might have been warning 1. We have 3 more. But don't worry, citizen, we're learning. There's another chest down there. Little bit closer to danger. What we might be able to do is kind of gingerly head down here and then land on wool. Oh no! Okay. There's warning 2, citizen. So I think we're going to want to start being a little bit more careful. In fact, there's so many of those around here. I'm a little bit worried about opening this chest without disabling these first, which we can do. Okay, that should have disabled them, I think. Oh, nope, I was 100% wrong. Okay, that's warning number 3. It's 3 or 2. I'm not sure if we set it off that first time, but since we just did it, let's open this. Okay, we're definitely hitting something. That one up there. If I cover this, will that help out? Then we can get rid of this. Man, I keep setting it off. This is not a good sign that I can't even avoid it while we're just trying to sneak around and not fight the Warden. I think it's these 2 up here, though. I think that's the issue. Oh, and that's, yeah, there's a Shrieker right there. Hopefully this helps. Okay, now can we take you? No, we 100% can't. I just set off that Shrieker again. And we're caught. That's the Warden. I hear a Warden. Okay. Do you see it? Citizen, do you see it? I can't see anything. We got up here, but I can't see anything. Oh, there he is. Okay, we are not ready for this. I 100% did not intend to do this. I know this could be like a, you know, oh, staged, accidentally summoned the warden, but I completely thought, look at all the wool I used. I thought we would be fine. My heart is actually racing. That does not usually happen in Minecraft. Now the good news is our escape system works, so we know that's good. Ooh, I hate those noises. Okay, but also, like we've talked about, we're not ready for this. So I'm hoping my research is correct. And as long as we don't make any noise, he has no reason to come for us. Oh good, look, he's going away. Whoa. Whew, okay. That actually didn't take long for him to go away. I guess if we don't make noise, that was only like 30 seconds. However, I kind of want to go do something a little bit more relaxing for a bit. Give the heart rate a chance to go down. Because we got some stuff. We were able to collect a few things. And I think when we do the warden fights, we're going to clear out more of the shriekers. Because I like the ability to walk around here a little bit more freely. And we 100% cannot do that right now. So let's head back, check off some more of the prep. And then I think we'll feel a lot better once we go and head back. And hopefully take out the warden. You are not the warden. Up, up, and away! Oh, we missed a rainy day. Can't say that I'm too upset about that. Let's do a little drop-off of everything in the inventory. There we go, just about done. And beautiful. Okay, so I'd call that a semi-successful mission. But in an effort to bring the danger down just one notch, why don't we go and actually see if we have a spider spawner anywhere? Because that's going to make this one quite difficult if we can't even find a spider spawner. We are aware of one mineshaft area that I believe was attached to a lush cave. I'm not over seeing these ships here yet. It's still such just a change to the general look of the base, but I really like it. So I will be getting distracted by those. However, I believe I forgot again, is it this one or no, I think it's this one over here, which yeah, if we end up building a spider spawner down here, we are going to need a more official way in because as it stands, this is not the best way to get into any area. However, if we go down here, I believe we have our lush cave and our mine shaft. Yep, here we are. And I don't think I would have destroyed one. I probably would have saved it if I found one. I just don't know that if I found one. The map also isn't entirely helpful. Ooh, I just heard a spider though. Trying to find out where that sound is coming from because that could be the spawner we're looking for. Oh, anything? No? Or cobwebs. Shouldn't waste those. We may as well grab them while we're here. We just have these new magical shears, so why not? But no spawner. And no spider either. That must not have been the sound we were hearing. I'm trying to use the mini-map to open up into new areas of the mineshaft that we haven't seen yet. So I'm hearing plenty of mobs, and that means we haven't lit up an... Oh, hello? Yeah, means we haven't lit this area up yet. Hey, buddy. Yeah, go after each other. See, he shot you in the back. I did nothing to you. There we go. That's what I like to see. Little sibling rivalry. Whoa. Who will win? I will. Haha. Oh, hey, buddy. Just trying to collect your vines. Leave me alone. Oh, geez. Look at the mini-map. There was a large area of this we did not find yet. Look at how much more there is now. So yeah, there hopefully will be something in here. Oh, something in here. Hello. Hey, buddy. How is it I keep hearing spider noises, but don't see spiders? Oh, hello. Heard that, did you? Yeah, goodbye. You are not a cave spider, so probably not from a spawner. We'll take all the cobwebs while we're here, just in case we ever need those for farms in the future, because sometimes you do. Ooh, rude. Trying to collect. What do you mean I'm looting things that are yours? That is not true. I don't know that we need any lava down here, so why don't we get rid of that? So many angry noises happening. These shears are actually coming in super useful. I didn't even think about this, but as we're down here, I'm just grabbing all the glow lichen, all the cobwebs, different vines, and it's all just insta-break, so I love it. Why? Hello. That's a bit odd. Just hanging out with your moss block. Just wanted to have a little chat. Just, you know, nice little chat with a zombie. What, you guys don't do this in your world? So how's the family? Yeah, you got the condition where your skin is green. I'm sorry to hear that. Have you tried coconut oil? That might... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it slipped again. I don't know what's wrong with me. Ooh, okay. He might have been blocking the creeper from getting through. Okay. That was weird when it intersects with other biomes like this. Also, I just thought to mention, if you're new, if this is the first video that you're watching on the channel, you might not be familiar with the kind of style that we run these. Because you see something that's called, like, you know, Warden Fight or something like that, you expect that to be what the whole video is about. Since we do 100 days, I mean, if you think it through, at least when I thought it through, this is what I thought. How are you going to spend 100 days fighting the Warden? That's like, I don't know, I usually record for 20-25 hours, at least, sometimes more than that. So that's a lot to be trying to fill with just fighting the Warden. So that's why we pick all of these sort of side quests and other things to work on. Just didn't want anybody to think it's like, ooh, weird noise. You know, that it's like clickbait or something. There's a lot of side quests that we go on while we're working on the main quest. So just in case you're not aware of how the channel usually runs, this is completely normal. Also looks like there's a geode down there, but I kinda don't care. Not what we're here for. Is there a way to tell from the map that there's a spawner? I kinda doubt it, unless you just see a lot of things spawning in one area. Oh, hey buddy. Nope, nope, nope. No walking cucumbers for me, thank you. Yeah, this just goes out into different lush cave areas. We don't want that. Ooh, did a quick look and yep, that's what we saw. And it goes in 2 directions. Beautiful. Ow. But no spider spawners. A lot of times you find like 2 or 3 of these just back to back, but nothing. I just had another thought. It's also possible that there is a spider spawner over in, I think we found like a mesa biome by that bigger desert that we found in, was that last video? Hey friend. So that is a possibility. I mean, we'll keep exploring here, just make sure we're checking every place. Wow, that scared me a little bit. Yeah, this is closer to the base. I'd prefer to have one here, but if we just scour everything and don't find a single spawner, then that is another option. All right, citizen, I've been running around this mine shaft for quite a while, and 50% because I'm convinced there is no spider spawner down here, and 50% because I'm out of patience. We are heading back up. Oh, hey, dolphin. Whoa, thank you. Appreciate it. I do think it's worth checking out that other area just to see. And I guess if there is one out there, we probably should bring the material to build a farm, because I wouldn't want to head back. I at least got a lot of stuff, over a stack of cobwebs while we were there, so not terrible. Yeah, why don't we just fill a shulker? We'll bring what we need. If we find one, we can build one real quick. It really shouldn't take long. Speaking of not taking long, I think that's all we need for a successful spider spawner farm. If it's not, we'll find out when we get there, because that's how we roll. Now, just to give you an idea of why I wanted to find one right over here, this is where that other mine shaft was. That's obviously very close to the base. The map is still loading in, but if I look over here, this is where we are now, the base. This is that other desert I was thinking about that we found. Okay, I don't know what it called it before, but Wooded Badlands, that's what I was thinking of, because it has these exposed mine shafts. I'm thinking that might be an easier place to find a spider spawner and closer to the surface. The downside is that's about 10,000 blocks away, or 16,000, depending on how you look at it, away from the base. So very long distance to cover just for a spider spawner. Fortunately for us, we were smart. We thought ahead, and we made another portal to get us there in 1/8 the amount of time. So of course we'll be utilizing that, but I think I'm actually gonna stop at the gold farm, or XP farm, for our purposes, because I want to heal everything up before we head over there, but also I realized it got me down to 55 levels when I did that enchanting, and that's just unacceptable. We've got to be at least closer to 100. Hey friends, you ready? Alright, we got up to 90, that's not too shabby. We might even be able to get another 10 if we do build this spider spawner, because hey, there's some XP for you. Let's just hope we can find one out there. Let's also hope that I'm going to the correct nether portal. Yep, looks like that's right. We've got the sandstone for a desert. In we go. And it's nighttime. Beautiful. Ah, beautiful morning in the desert. Actually, not even joking, that is kind of beautiful. Look at that. Ooh, fancy shaders. Okay, so we want to head to the northeast, I believe. Yeah, because that's the area I was thinking of. Hopefully we'll find something there. And we are all the way down here, so still a little bit of travel to do. Oh, I kind of forgot. We have this nifty feature on the map where we can right-click and set temporary waypoint. That just sets it on the map, but also you can see it on the mini-map, and you can see it on your screen, so that makes it nice and easy. Ooh, we're crossing over another one right here. Let's take a look. Hello. Okay. I mean, sure. Not what we came for, but you gotta loot. These are always so interesting to me, just exposed up here like this. And yes, this is quite odd. Do you have a chest for me? I don't think it has a chest for me. A couple couple blocks of gold, though, that I'm not going to say no to. Thank you. Yeah, look at all this junk. No chest. Ah, there you are. Haha. Thought you could get away from me. I'm happy to find it, but kind of not worth it. Anyway, what do we have? Do we have a spider spawner? Definitely have rabbits, but that's not what I need. I hear spiders. Another one of the you're not cave spider, aren't you? Those keep tricking me into thinking that there's a spawner down here and there's not. Ooh, does this like go into a proper one? Oh no, it just exits out of the... That's strange. And water underneath. Perfect. What is this stuff? Red sandstone and red sand, I'm guessing? Yeah, even though it's not, is it? That definitely looks like orangish sand to me, not red. Yep, nada. Okay, on to the next one. Kind of neat though that it's in this, but it's kind of like exposed in the desert. I don't know that I've ever seen that. Usually these are only in the Badlands. Is that what they're called? Yeah, wooded Badlands, even though there's not really any wooded area except for over here. But I digress. Oh, I see another one, I think. Do I? What is going on here? Whole lot of nothing looks like. It's pretending to be a mine shaft, but it's not really. Yeah, look at this, nothing. And yet another one? No, that's just a cave. Nope. Oh, but this is here, which means there's probably a, whatchamacallit, lush cave beneath here. Oh, another one over there. Must be a big one. Anyway, we've already been here, and I decided I wasn't really impressed by the loot that they had available. However, I don't think we went into any of this. And by any of this, hopefully that wasn't it. Did we go down here? This one? Oh, was this the only bit of mine shaft? Oh, no, wait. Look at the map. I see a little bit more. Looks like we just need to dig our way there. See that on the mini-map, how we're kind of digging our way over to that? Yep, there we go. Oh, okay, so this was exposed, I just didn't see it. And it goes down there, where the Endermen hang out, apparently. This is starting to feel like it might have been a wasted trip. Oh, wait, maybe not. Oh, yeah, look at that. Second enchanted golden apple. I will 100% take that. Nice. So I guess that officially means it's not a wasted trip. Just I really would have liked a spider spawner. Well, there might be something over here. Let's go take a look. Honestly, don't know how anybody's ever supposed to find those if, you know, without a mini-map, obviously. Because if it's not exposed to the ground or to the surface, how is anybody supposed to know this little connected portion is here? Yeah, it's not. It's not connected to the surface, so this is just, you know, nothing basically. Nothing in here, and no way that I ever would have known it was here anyway, so not important. Okay, well, I guess I have one last idea before we, suppose, call it quits? Yes, on the entire video. No, citizen. Just on the spider spawner for now. And that requires that we head back to the base. So let's head back there, and then I'll let you know what we're doing. Man, that is bright. Okay, we are back. Let's clean up the inventory, and then I'll let you know what this final gambit is. And ooh, there we go. 2 enchanted golden apples. It only took us 1,500 days, but we got there. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I don't think we've ever actively searched for mine shafts in our general kind of mining caving area. So let's head down to the mine and then use the map to see if we notice anything nearby. If we do, we can run over and explore, hopefully find a spider spawner. So we're obviously not going to find anything down at bedrock because the only place that's actually a cave is what we've opened up, that and lava. So we'll head up the stairs a little bit before we start seeing anything at all. And then as we go, if it opens up, there we go. We'll see things like the Deep Dark, the Ancient City, but also what looks like mine shafts, things like this. Oh, wow. And yeah, this looks like a really big one over here. So this should work for us. It just means probably quite a lot of digging. Let's keep going up and see if there's anything any closer, and actually closer to the surface would be nice too. Actually, wow, this one looks like, first of all, it looks like we almost intersect with an area to get around here and into this. Not to mention, this, to me, let me move the cursor. See how it's a little bit different color stone right here? That almost looks like a spawner area. This may warrant some exploring. Okay, we're currently at Y-18. This is Y-26. And this is Y-22. Let's head down to maybe 25 or so, and then we'll start digging our way across. In fact, we might be able to use the same kind of waypoint technology. Let's see, set temporary waypoint. Is that going to work? Oh, it is. That's only 84 blocks away. If blocks are meters, I don't know. This won't be too bad. We should probably light this up, shouldn't we? I have to say, I love this map and this mini-map. Some people might call it a little bit cheaty, but at this point in the game, I mean, I just think it makes sense. It cuts down on the amount of sort of unfruitful exploration, if that makes any sense, and just we get to the point of the video a lot quicker. And there we go. Oh, this is, yeah, we've been here before. We had to light this area up so we could do our water elevators back in the day, and I think also we dug through here to get the beacon down in the mine. Okay, so let's delete that waypoint. Let's make a new one at where I assume this spawner is. That's right over there. All right, let's see if I was right. And I hear skeletons, so I'm assuming I was. Oh, yeah. Is it just right through here? Oh, yeah. Hey, friends. Oh, no, no. That's not what we're here for. Ow. Don't need skeletons. Good to know that you're here, but not the most useful thing in the world. But it does open us up to this nice area. I have so many of these. C418 cat. I'm not even going to pick it up. That's like the only one I ever find. Take the string and redstone, though. Okay, so this definitely opens up a bit, and I assume it'll bring us to the mine shaft area that we're looking for. Actually, no, it doesn't connect up, but it's pretty close. So let's see if we could dig our way into it. Oh boy, yeah, this looks like a bit of a danger area, but I don't think they can actually get me over here, so I'm not too worried. Am I about to dig into lava? Kind of looks like I am. Yeah. Let's be safe about this. Okay, I think we're just about there, finally. Here's the waypoint, which means the mine shaft is just ahead somewhere. Oh, it's actually beneath us. Okay, there you are. Okay, so we've got a new one to explore now. Hopefully, our luck will be better. Also, I know it's bigger than this. There must be one above or beneath us. I don't remember which. We'll figure it out. Hey, Fancy Pants. Bye, Fancy Pants. Yeah, it looks like it was above us because I'm seeing more now. So let's see if we can link up to that larger portion of it. Ah, this might be it. Yep, looks like we found the main portion. So far, it's kind of empty. Golden apple. Won't say no. That opens back up and... Ooh, that's got to be it right there. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. Okay. Yep. That's what we want to see. Oh, goodness. Okay. Probably gonna take a little bit of work lighting things up first. By Jove. Get out of here. Oh, no. Are you guys all stuck in the cobwebs? What a bunch of fools. Let's get the nail clippers out. Ow. Trying to do inventory management. Okay, light this up, excuse me. Goodbye. Boom. We're not really caring about that. We're just gonna light this up as much as possible. This is a busy area. Oh boy. Just need as many torches as humanly possible because no, we're getting quite the following. Why don't we take a minute to address that issue? Ow. Okay, luckily they're all just, terrible at balancing on these ledges, so they've just been falling off and going down here. But I'm okay with that. Works well for me. Keep lighting it up. Okay, there's gotta be a spider spawner in there. Start getting rid of some of this. I mean, I'm gonna be shocked if there's not one in here. Because I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of hard to see, but there's like 1 or 2 cobwebs right here. And that, to me, means spiders. I don't know about you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. I wasn't making fun of you. Gotta get some lights over here. Ooh. Okay, we gotta keep moving in here. This is exactly what we were looking for. Put one right on top of that. Beautiful. I think we're good. Let's just clear out the rest. We're gonna need to eventually anyway. Ah! No! You have got to be kidding me. Did you see what just... I cannot believe that just happened. Did you come from this one or did you come from another one? Because as it turns out, now I need another one because of creepers. Oh, I hate creepers so much. I cannot believe that just happened. Oh, unbelievable. This would have been like really nice too because it's nice and open. We could build something right around it. I cannot. That creeper just came up right... He's like, oh, hey, you need this? Oh, well, that's terrible because I've got plans to blow it up. Too bad for you. Oh man, I am so upset. I cannot believe that creeper did that. Calm down, calm down. There's gotta be another one down here, right? Oh, I'm so mad. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. Out of here, you rat. Cucumber rats. Keep looking around, lighting everything up just in case we find one. Whoa, where'd you come from? Oh, up there, you say. Okay. I'm still just in disbelief that, 1, I didn't see that coming. I should have. And 2, that a creeper would have the audacity in this day and age to step to me. You're coming with me. Come here. And it's much better lit up now, so hopefully there's going to be fewer and fewer. But it doesn't help the conundrum of now we don't have a spawner. Ooh, I'll take all this stuff. Thank you. Why don't we light some of this up down here and then we'll go keep looking. Jeez, this just keeps going. Doesn't necessarily all need to be lit up. That's probably good for our purposes. See that there's another one, actually a couple other ones up here. Maybe there will be, I think I've had quite enough of you, thank you very much. Now this leads to absolutely nothing. And this one is looking like more nothing. Well, maybe not. I've been checking all these little side areas, and so far, no luck. I mean, right up until that mishap, we were having some pretty decent luck. So if it comes down to it, we could always do the same thing again. Find a new mine shaft. I'm hearing spiders again, but every time that happens, it's not... Ooh, I was going to say it's not cave spiders. Yes, I think we got another one here. Okay. We need to light up everything around this before we go there. We do not need another creeper incident. Let's see if we can light that up enough so they don't spawn down there. I don't know. Ooh, we can get behind it. There we go. Nice. It does look like they were able to spawn a couple. That was close. Is there another one around here? How did you get down there? Jeez, that scared me. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I hate that. No, I think they just came from that spawner. Okay. We must protect that spawner with our life. Okay, the area around it is lit up. Hopefully enough. I still hear spiders, so there's got to be some left over somewhere. But that's okay. We just need to clear some of this area. And then if we hear well, I mean, we ran away last time we heard creepers. I don't think that's going to help. Just avoid having creepers spawn in at all. You get out of here. Okay. We are definitely going to need to clean this area up like a lot. We essentially need a 9x9 box around that spawner. And as you can see, that's not really set up for that configuration right now. But at least we've got it. So, might be a good time to switch to time lapse. I'm going to clear all this out. We're going to get our 9x9 box, and then we'll start setting it up for a farm. See you soon, citizen. Here's a quick one for you while we clear this area out, citizen. Rome introduced one of the world's earliest sewage systems referred to as the Cloaca Maxima. Constructed in the early Republic era, it was built to drain local marshes and remove waste from the city by carrying it to the River Tiber. Alright, citizens, the farm is just about ready. I believe all we need to do is remove these torches, then they'll start spawning in. They should come right down here, be pushed by the water. They'll come after me because, you know, spiders love a juicy legionary. They won't be able to get through there. I'll be able to swipe at them for my safe spot. That will all go into the hoppers and we should be good. Everybody happy. So, only one way to tell if this is going to work. We need to get rid of these and kind of just hope for the best. All right, we've got our opening there. We're just going to have to run for it after this, but here we go. Whoop, yep, that's it. Oh, they got me. Oh, I can't get out. I can't get out. There we go. Woo, okay. Let's check that this is all safe. And speaking of safe, we should actually make this a little bit safer. Because we're not in the most safe environment in the world. I'm not, you know, discounting the fact that something could just drop down on us from here. So why don't we... Let's just do something like this. Definitely hearing a lot of spiders. And there we go. In a second, we'll build ourselves like a way up here. But for now, that should be good. Let's see if this is working. Oh, wow. Okay, we got quite a few in there. Currently, chest is empty. Let's take a few swipes and they can hit us from there. Okay, so we don't want to stand there. We need to make sure we keep our distance. And then if they, for whatever reason, don't want to get closer, we could always give them one of those. Well, it's definitely working. I am noticing some of them are getting stuck back there. I don't know, is it worth getting stuff like that? Or we could always, oh, I keep doing that. We could always get more hoppers. I don't really think it's a big issue. As long as we wait for them to get over here, it should be fine. I think I just got a little overzealous and started taking them out too early. So what do you say we work the farm for a little bit? Let's see if we can bring, you know, a couple stacks of the string home. Then that will have made this whole thing worth it. And yeah, I guess one thing I didn't think about, we're gonna have to find a way, like, from here out of here? I don't want to run all the way back the way we came, so I think what we'll do, we're probably just going to build this across to this and then build a stairway up and out. That seems like the most direct path to me. So yeah, let's work this for a little bit and then we'll head out. Well, we've been working this for a little bit now, and I did some organizing in the chest. Well, quite a few spider eyes, actually. And what we're really here for, a little over 4 stacks of string. That's really not bad at all. May as well bring some of this with us, too. And okay, I guess we'll do one more clear out before we go. I did open up this corner to my right, but that lets them out. Every once in a while, that one almost got out. It's not a huge issue because in our current late game state, they're not really a threat to us. But I've been doing that so I can sneak around the corner and grab any drops that, you know, happen to not make it into the hoppers. All in all, it's working really well. Yeah, see, that guy got out. Not a big deal. So I think all we need to do now is grab the spoils and then build our way out of here. I was looking at the map and I think our base is off in that direction. So maybe what we should do, just to make this as easy as possible for us, is I'm thinking we just build a little platform here, and then when we get here, we start digging a stairway up. I'm hoping we'll exit near the base so that anytime we need more string, we'll have a very simple way to get back down here. None of this having to dive into the ocean and fall down a hole malarkey. Hey, that should work. It's relatively safe. We can come back down. This looks good. Okay, I think we're all set. Actually, looking at things, if you look over here, these two tunnels kind of triangulate at our mine at a deeper level. So if that's our mine, I have a feeling we're going to come out over by the Savannah area, or maybe the iron farm. I'm not sure how far away it is, because we're right here. So I guess we just dig up and we find out where we emerge. Essentially, I'd really just like it if we don't emerge in water, because that seems to always happen to us when we're coming up from underground. Just give me a piece of land where I can maybe make a little entrance or at least some kind of indicator of where go back down. Oh no! Why is it always water? We might be able to salvage this, however. Where exactly are we? Oh. Oh, cool. We're coming up right directly beneath the ship. That is cool. I mean, that gives me an idea. Could we sneak the entrance to the spider farm into the ship? Like there's a little ladder that goes down here, leads it into here. I mean, first, we need to stop that water from going through. Actually works out well. It's right beneath that bit of glowstone. And if we just close this off for now, should be able to go through and remove all this water pretty easily. There we go. Now we just re-mine any cobbled deep slate. And then we have signs on us. What I could do, open that back up, put these here, signs on the side. That did nothing. Why did that do nothing? There we go. That did it. Okay. So hopefully that didn't ruin anything on its way down. I don't think it intersected with anything that would cause too much damage, but now we have this entrance that leads to the spider spawner, and if we wanted to get fancy, I think we probably could link this up to the ship. There could just be a little secret hatch that goes down, like a ladder or something leading into that. As far as where it would be, if we go down here, it would actually be like right around in the middle here, somewhere in this area. So that's not a terrible idea. That might work. Don't feel like doing it right now, but I thought I'd share. Maybe for the future, that's something we could try. But cool, cool, cool. We completed the spider spawner farm, which means we can take that off our list. We can empty out the inventory, and that was actually the last one on here. So we take that off, we go put everything away, and then we can talk about next steps. Oh no, there were like 3 lightning strikes right nearby. I was just trying to do some trades and get more carrots. Is anything on fire? You see anything on fire, citizen? That was seriously like, it was like boom, boom, boom. And it worries me that I hear 3 like right at once. Would that have, I guess it could have hit the lightning rod up there, but that's stone. It shouldn't be an issue. Could have hit this one here. Maybe that's why it sounded so loud. The one right on top of the house. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, that freaked me out. I was just trading some beetroot with the plebs to get some more golden carrots. I was running a little bit low, and that, yeah, seriously scared me. Well, crisis apparently averted, citizen. Hello. What you doing up there, fella? Can I see you? Can I see your eyes from here? He doesn't care. Anyway, on to the next business. And actually, looking at our wood variant wall over there, a couple of you reminded me that I forgot about bamboo, which is odd considering how often we work with pandas. Something that I haven't used yet, these blocks of bamboo. So you can do block of bamboo, bamboo planks. You could do door, trapdoor, okay. Oh, and a raft. I've seen that a couple times. That is kind of a cute little thing. In fact, I kind of want one. Let's make one of those. Okay, we got those. Now, we won't be able to do like a stripped log of this, obviously, but we may as well throw it up on the wall. So let's say 1. Oh, okay. There we go. Haste gets the better of me sometimes, but we can put the plank here at least. Ooh, I like that sound that it makes too when you put it down. And just to be, sure, you can't. Oh, you can. You can strip that. Well, look at me. I did not realize that was an option. So you can have that, that, and that. And then the trapdoor. Beautiful. Got a new variant up there now. Yeah, just did not think about that when we were running it, but it actually has all the same types of variants as the other types of wood. So thanks for those reminders, citizen. The raft we could put down here with the other boats. Although I don't think we have any by this, so why don't we just place it right over here by the Legion? It's kind of like a little dinghy that maybe it's used to ferry things off the cargo hold or something like that. We just put that right there. Nice. That's cool. I like that it's not just your regular type of shape of boat that we usually see in Minecraft. It's a little bit more unique. Like it, like it. However, with that done, and yeah, remind me, I have to keep reminding myself, I think later in the video we'll name some doggos, which actually we might not have extra. We might have to do some breeding. And then same for the pandas. There's a couple of things we have to do by the end of the video. We have to name the ships as well. Just gotta keep reminding myself, end of the video, just so we have time for the comments to come through. Okay, so what are we working on next? And yes, I do have an idea. I believe it's time to finally apply the armor trim. And we were able to find a decent amount of them when we actually went looking. However, one that I do think I want that I don't have yet is the Tide armor trim, and that's from Ocean Monuments. I was looking online at how they all look, and I think it was the pantaloons. I think I like that for the Tide armor trim. I mean, we'll see once we get it, but that does mean I think we're going to need Neptune's boomerang. We have 3 milk buckets, but I don't want to mess around. Ooh, this is going to be loud when we go in here. Oh, my ears. Please just give me the milk. There we go. That should last us a while, hopefully. Patooey! As if it wasn't bad enough already. Yes, more cows. We must have more. It'd just about be at capacity here, but that's okay. None for you. I have a more impressive sheep farm now. You are all obsolete. I know, nobody likes to hear it. I'm sorry. So, yeah, if we want to take on some ocean monuments, got our milk buckets, we got Neptune's boomerang. I think that's really all we should need. Oh, in case we run into sponges, why don't we keep Pluto's touch on hand as well? Empty shulker. I think we should be good. Now, as far as where we want to do this, I think we just took on this one closer to home, just to the over to the west. I'm pretty sure we've hit this one. That was the first one we found in this world, but I actually am not 100% on that. So maybe we run and try to hit this one that's really close to home, like it's right here, right next to our creeper farm. And then if not, I remember we were somewhere and there were like 4 that were right back to back. Actually, it might be right here. Look at this. 1, hold on, let's zoom in. So this is just west. This was the one we hit, this one right here. I didn't notice this, but look, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Why do they generate in so often? That's madness. Okay, we've got to be able to find this armor trim if we hit all of these. Oh, 6. There's another one right up here. And 7 right here. That's the one we hit. This one right here. So 7. We hit this one. There's 6 other ones over in this ocean. So yeah, we have plenty of hunting ground. That's bonkers. These things are just everywhere. But first, let's hit this one near home. And who knows, we might not need to go through so many of them. Oh, I think some of you asked if that wandering trader was still here. Check that out. That wandering trader has been here for 1,300 days, just floating in the ocean with his llamas. So yes, he hasn't gone anywhere for anybody that was curious. It's also just about night, so let's stop at the creeper farm for a little nap. And that should hopefully do it, so good night, citizen. Good, good. Now we should be able to see it from here, just southwest. Yep, there it is right there. So same strategy as before. I'm going to try to bore our way right into the top of it, just because we don't want to mess around. Then we can search for the Elder Guardians. All right, here we go. Right into it, and pew! Let me in, let me in, let me in. There we go. Can we do it even more? All the way through it. Nice. We got through. Maybe we did do this one. Did we take out the Elder Guardians here already? Can you leave me alone? Pachah! Oh, no, there's definitely one here. Okay. Oh, I forgot. We should keep an empty bucket too. Then we could do this. Just kind of stand in a corner, keep clicking. It refills your bubbles to full. There we go. Now, how do we find our quarry? Oh yeah, we have been here. Look, there's a door here. Guess I didn't need to do the bucket thing. Hey folks, where's your boss? I have an appointment. I did make an appointment. Because yeah, that's actually something I did not know. I had it wrong. When we were going hunting through these before, I kept saying that I thought there were 2 Elder Guardians per temple. And I was wrong about that. It's actually 3, which a lot of you let me know. I did not know that. So maybe that's what happened here. Maybe we got 2 of them, and the 3rd one is still at large. Excuse me, buddy. I'm trying to get through here. Nope. Ah, man. Hey, there he is. I see him over there wiggling about. Now, are you the only one we had left, or were there more? And did you drop me anything interesting? I also looked, just kind of a cursory glance at Google. Hey, get out of here. But from what I could see at first glance, it doesn't seem like you can put looting on a trident, because I thought that might be helpful for this. I don't think you can do it. I didn't even look. Did Did we get anything? No. No trim from that. So if that's the one on this side, there should be one on the other side and one, I think, at the top is what you guys were telling me. Whoa! Okay, we got dolphin power. Woo, that is insane. Okay, I'm not seeing any other ones and we're not getting additional mining fatigue, so I think we might have cleared them out of this one. And we are just having the worst luck, by the way, trying to find this trim. I think we've been through maybe 4 or 5 of these now and still nothing. Okay, so it looks like we are going to go to those other ones if we could find our way out of here. Oh, sponge room. That's something. Let's have some milk, and I will take some new sponges, thank you. Wow, that goes so much faster now. Pluto's touch is impressive. Now, how do we get out of here? I thought we dug a hole straight. Well, whatever. We got rid of mining fatigue. Ah, that wasn't the center. Interesting. Also, I think we forgot this, didn't we? Yeah, give me that gold. Let's take some sea lanterns while we're here, too. I don't think I have a lot of those. Can I help you? I'm trying to do something here. All right, that'll do for now. I am just about out of air. Get me out of here. And let's go find those other ones. Ooh, I just launched that right into the sky. Ooh, it's raining. This is a, wait, hold on. Get our other trident. Ooh, I am so low on health. There we go. Woo! When it's raining, that is a nice way to get out. That was a little closer than it needed to be, huh? Back up here for refuge, and let's do a quick organization, then we'll head over to those other ones. Okay, so if we're gonna do that, I think we are going west. Yeah, in fact, why don't we just do one of these? I'm really becoming a fan of these temporary waypoints. Super helpful, even though I don't know where that one is. There it is. Away we go. I think I asked this question before. I don't know if I got any answers in the comments. Does anybody know of a mod that will just cut down the chances of it raining? Because it just rains so much. It drives me crazy. I don't like recording on rainy days. I don't think it looks great. So if there's a mod where I could just change the frequency or, you know, even just turn it off for a little while, I don't know. Well, let me know if you're aware of anything like that because I would like to implement it. Ooh, next to a village. I just needed a nap anyway. Ah, greetings, citizens. Have you been paying your taxes to the regional governor? Ah, yeah, I'm not sure we want this kind of taxes, okay? You may keep it, for I am a benevolent imperator. I do not want your garbage. Like this, who keeps wheat seeds and grass in their chest? Actually, while we're waiting for night so I can sleep, I'm gonna hint at nothing much yet. I'm just gonna let you know that by the end of the video, I'm gonna be giving some additional information, some kind of stuff about the channel that's coming up. So if you make it all the way to the end, you'll be able to hear more about some of that. Whoa, FPS just took a dive. My bed, get out. How silly of you to think that that was your bed. Ridiculous. Okay, back to it. And what were we doing? We were looking for the end of the rainbow. Yeah, that sounds right to me. Pot of gold. Aha, there it is. Quickly, quickly. Oh, hey, friend. Yeah, I'm right in your face, aren't I? Sorry about that. Ooh, right in the eyeball. That has to hurt. Ouch. How are these guys not dropping anything? We've been doing this so much. Quickly, quickly, all the way through. There we go. Trying to dig as much as I can before I get the curse. Ah, there it is. Okay. We got a decent amount done there, though. Just digging through walls. And it does mean there's more here. We haven't cleared this one out yet. Hello, good sir. I'm here to relieve you of your goods. No, 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 come back to me. I need my boomerang. Was that something different? Did I just see something different? I think we got one. I think we got it. Yes, tied armor trim, finally. Ooh, man. Much more difficult than it should have been. Ooh, that's a lot of baddies. Let's get out of here. I do want to take out the last one, though. I feel like we should just clear it. And I am just about out of air. Okay, it's a little bit better. Let's find the last one, and we can get out of here. Ooh, hello. I think we just did a full circle, and I didn't see it. Aren't they supposed to both be, like, out in the wings of this place? Yeah, this is where we just were, I think. Oh, no, there you are. Hello, my friend. How would you like a fork in your eye? Aha. Man, those guys hit hard. Get me out of there. Okay, that should be the last one of those, which means we can have our milk. Yummy. Ooh, I'm drowning. Just want to know if there's a sponge room. That's all I want to know. Man, these things are everywhere. And I will take any of the sea lanterns, because why not? Dug our way right into it. That's the way to do it. Just get rid of those guys and then just have the ability to pickaxe your way through any problem. That is my preference. All right, I think we're done. Isn't that right, boys? Yeah, they agree. All right, let's get out of here. I am a happy boy. We got what we came for. Can I get out of the ocean like this? Come on. And fly. There we go. That doesn't always work. Okay, perfect. Now we head home. That could have taken much longer. I mean, we did have to, what was that, 2? We had to hit 2 before we finally found it, but that was after already hitting 4, I think, and coming up with nothing. So there it is, Tide armor trim. We're probably going to want to duplicate that. Does anybody know how to duplicate it? This is why I keep you around, citizen. You're supposed to know these things. I can't do all the hard work. I actually like those videos of when people actually go around the ocean monuments and drain all the water out. I think that's really cool. I wouldn't necessarily mind trying. It's just that if we were going to do a 100 days video for that, the video would probably be 20 minutes long because it would just be time lapse of me trying to do that. So I just don't know if it would work great for the format. Ah, beautiful. The ship with no name that will have a name by the end of the video. Ah, yes. Alrighty. Let's do a quick little organization, and then we'll get to this armor trim business. I don't feel like going to the nether to dry these wet sponges, but I also don't want wet sponges in my chest because I feel like they're going to get moldy, and that's not, you know, it's not the kind of environment I want for our base. I want it to be clean. You know what I'm talking about, citizen. So why don't we just throw them in here? So 64 and 5, we'll know if we're not getting the amount back that we should be. I also hope that I'm remembering this correctly, that all you have to do is put them in a furnace and then they dry out and everybody's happy. I do believe that's the case. Let's see here. Got all of this garbage. That's actually not garbage. I need this stuff. And then da-da-da. Beautiful. I actually don't know that we're missing much more. Okay, I was wrong. I'm doing inventory now. It looks like we are missing rib armor trim from the Nether Fortress, snout armor trim from the Bastion Remnant, and spire armor trim from the End City. Luckily, I don't think I like the designs of those, so I won't be using them. Oh, and the trail ruins too, but we can't get that yet. We're not in the right version. However, will it tell us for Tide armor trim? Yeah, always with the diamonds. Always with the diamond, citizen. Prismarine and diamonds. Okay. In fact, we probably should duplicate any that we only have a single of just to be perfectly safe. But for now, I know I want to use this one, so let's at least get 2. And luckily, we just picked some of this stuff up. Oh, now we can do prismarine, the trim that we found, diamonds, that gives us 2, so we've duplicated it. There we go. Looking good there. And then which ones do I want to use? I know one of them is going to be the Tide armor. And actually, since we're safe and at home, we can take all this off since we're going to be upgrading it. I think I wanted the Tide armor on the pants. Isn't that what we said? I kind of like the wild armor from Jungle Temples. I like that for the chest plate. Sentry, I like for the helmet. And yeah, the Dune armor is what I like for the boots. So that actually works out really well. That was the ones we had multiples of, so we are able to keep at least one of all of these in case we need them in the future. And then we could always go back and duplicate them if we need to. But I guess the only thing left is to actually apply these. Oh no, we need to choose the color, don't we? Well, I mean, looking at my current armor, my, you know, not armor, just my skin, my legionary garb, kind of thinking like red and gold, which if I'm not mistaken, should just be redstone and gold ingots. So let's just test this theory out, shall we? So for example, if I threw the Noggin Guardian in here, along with the Sentry Armor trim template and a bit of gold. Oh, weird. That looks a bit different than the screenshot I'm looking at. Interesting. That is not what I thought it would. Oh, wait. Yeah, look, they're different. Like the screenshot right here compared to that, they look different. How am I supposed to know which one is correct? Because I wanted the circle around like that. Just out of curiosity, we're not going to do anything yet, but what happens if I put the Dune armor trim on? That's more what I was thinking. I think the screenshots I'm looking at swapped Sentry and Dune on accident. So it'd be Dune armor for the helmet and gold trim, because that's a little bit like our laurel wreath that you can see on my head right now. And then just to check I'm right, if I put the Sentry armor with the boots, what would happen there? Yeah, that's the one I was thinking. Okay, so we just had those switched. That's good. All right, so there we go. We've got some gold boots. We got crafting a new look, the advancement. Let's put on those fancy boots, see what those look like. Ooh, nice. Same thing with the helmet. That's gonna get the gold material. And then if we throw that on, ooh, yeah, look at that. Gold, citizen. The other two, I'm thinking we probably want some redstone. Get a little bit of red in there. Ooh, look at that. That looks cool. Let's get some wild armor trim and redstone material. And then all that work with the Tide armor trim, if we throw that on the pantaloons, also in red, that looks really cool. I like that. Tide armor, redstone. Now if we throw those on, ooh, man, look at us. That is awesome. Look at the cats admiring us. Ooh, I have to say that does help. I'm feeling a lot more confident about the Warden fight, just looking a little bit different. Man, what an upgrade. I think that's awesome. Look at that. Whoa. Oh, and the sword too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could probably do that for about 10 minutes straight, but I'm sure you don't want to see that. Well, very nice. I think that was worth it. I think we look really cool. And I have to walk around in F3 mode a whole lot more now. Except I can't see what I'm doing. No, F5 mode, sorry. All right, so we're getting closer to our ability to fight the Warden. Still a little bit more prep to do. And one of the things I was thinking, we have invisibility potion, instant health. In fact, this is getting a little cluttered over here. I think we should start to, let's make a potion chest. And I think we just put you right here for now. The reason I was looking into that is because I'm curious if Potion of Night Vision, will that help us down there? Because we get that darkness effect. With my shaders on, it's pretty easy to see down there. I'm just a little bit worried about it. So if we wanted, we could bring a few of these. We'd need Netherwort for Awkward Potion. So Netherwort, then Golden Carrot, then Redstone. So if we take 3 bottles and just grab some water from here, we can throw those in our brewing stand. I believe, yeah, we got plenty of Netherwort. So we'll throw one in there and that should brew us up some awkward potions. There we go, awkward potions. And then if we throw one of our very few, only 3 left, golden carrots in there, that should give us Potion of Night Vision. That lasts for 3 minutes. So if we want that to last a little bit longer, I think I'm right in believing that we can go from 3 to 8 if we put redstone in there. Yep. On with the redstone dust. And there we go. Potion of Night Vision that lasts 8 minutes, which should be plenty, I would hope. And actually, as we're preparing for this, let's just put a Warden fight prep chest down here. And everything that we think we're going to need, we're going to put in here. And since we're filling that, let's grab some golden apples. I feel like we're rich enough at this point that we could do a stack of golden apples, couldn't we? Not that we're going to need that, but I just, feels like something we should do. So let's get that up to a stack. But first, let's also say we're bringing some extra ones of these because I like to be very safe. I'm not ready to lose this world. So we'll throw those in there. And let's refresh my memory. I think it's, is it 8? 8 gold ingots and 1 apple? I think it is. And does anybody, you sell apples? Give me all your apples. There we go. It's been a while since we've actually run the gold farm as a gold farm. We usually just use it for XP. We do have blocks of gold. We have stacks of gold. I don't want to break down any of the blocks. My plan was to have this whole top row filled with these. I just never got around to it. So maybe I go run the gold farm for a little bit. We, max out a little bit more on this because this is what? A row is 9. So if we filled that out, that's basically a stack of golden apples, even though we don't need a full stack. Okay, so here's the plan. Let's put these back. Gonna keep you in here. We're gonna take a couple of you, and then I'm gonna go run the gold farm. Every time I do the XP, we aren't there for very long, if we're being honest. So I check the chests. There's not a whole lot in there. I just kind of get rid of the swords that are clogging everything up. So there might be some already in there, but it's not going to be a lot. So actually, I'll check. We'll take a look real quick. Yeah, so each chest has something like this. So we'll clear them out. We'll just kind of get a blank slate. We'll just throw the icky swords over the edge. I know we could smelt those down into gold nuggets. It's just not worth it to me. I don't think it's worth the time. And now we'll grab all of this. And after we craft it all down, a little over 4 stacks. So pretty good, but we need more. So let's run this farm for a bit. Get enough gold for tons of golden apples. And then we should feel a little bit better. Why can't I hit you? What is going on? There we go. All right, see you in a bit, citizen. Oh man, I'm still not used to seeing that. That is so cool. Look at that armor. Look at that armor trim. Awesome. While we AFK here and these zombified pork chops run around like crazy, here are a couple facts about gold in ancient Rome. The gold aureus was the highest denomination of Roman coin. I mean, imagine that, carrying coins around while shopping that had real gold in them. Also, because of its value, wealthy Romans as well as the Roman government would hoard vast quantities of gold as a reserve. At some points in the long history of Rome, this was needed to pay off invaders if the military was unprepared to repel the invasion. On the other end of this, much of the gold that Rome was able to acquire came from their own conquests, requiring vanquished foes to pay a hefty ransom as a part of the peace treaty. If they weren't acquiring it through military conquest, they were extracting it from the earth in various regions throughout the empire. One of their most famous gold mining operations was in Las Medulas, Spain. Alright, I think it's just about time to check for the spoils. Didn't want to leave the experience lying around, but hey, I think we've got enough of it, right? Okay, so, quite a few golden swords as usual. Oh boy. I think we're full on rotten flesh already for trading with the clerics, so I'm not too concerned about picking all of that up. Yeah, let's just go through and at least clear out all the swords. That takes the longest by far. I also might have been a little overzealous with the amount of shulkers I brought. I don't know that we're gonna need that many. Pew, 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 pew. There we go. Yes, I know I need to get an item sorter. I just never set it up. It would be very, very helpful. I agree with you. All right, I think that's the last of it, out into the great unknown, otherwise known as the floor. Now we can go through and collect our goodies. All right, there we go. We've got this one full. This one is about halfway full. Didn't have to touch these two, but I think I was thinking of the days when I used to collect the swords as well. That's probably why I was thinking we would need these. Let's bring it back and see how many golden apples that will equate to. Hopefully quite a bit. Looks like we got back just in time for morning. Yeah, you could tell because the doggos are starting to make coffee. That's why they're always so high strung. Anyway, yeah, the rotten flesh. Okay, yeah, so that's full here. I don't know that we needed to bring any of that back. Maybe we'll drop it off at the trading hall, but first, let's see what we can do with all of these gold nuggies. That will give us 1 stack, 2 stack, and 24. Not too shabby. And with everything else that we got, that brings us up to about 9.5 stacks. Not bad. And actually, we've got a little bit left over here to get 5 more. Yep, 9.5 stacks. So we now take those back along with the golden apples. We get these apples. We could turn every last one of them into a golden apple. However, I don't know that I want to. Let's start with half. What does that bring us up to? 49. I think, is it 15 more to get us to a stack? Yep, there we go. Didn't even have to use all the gold. That's what we like to see. So, full stack of golden apples. That chest is starting to look mighty fine. Next, let's drop these off at the trading hall. Don't really want to keep them on me. And then while we're over there, I do have a thought. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, thought when we're over there, but this reminded me, looking at the Panda Sanctuary, I'll usually pause, you know, when I'm doing like AFK or something, I'll go and I'll render a few of the time lapses, or I'll do some editing, things like that. Can I help you, buddy? You see this guy? Yeah, no, it's not like I'm trying to talk to anybody. Yeah, excuse me. Anyway, when I'm doing stuff like that, I'll also check on any of the comments, see any of the new stuff that came in, and see if it affects what we're doing or anything like that. And one just came in that I had to share because I thought it was pretty clever. We didn't really have a name for this. I've just been calling it the Panda Sanctuary. But I'm going to grab a sign because I saw a name come through that I think I really like. So we're going to change the name from Panda Sanctuary to something else. Actually, let's do a hanging sign. We never use hanging signs. How do you make those? Stripped logs and chains, okay. Bloop. Oh, we forgot about the sponges too. I hope we didn't lose any in here. Is that right? I think it was 64 and 5. That sounds right to me. There we go. Yeah, I completely forgot those were in there. Anyway, okay, let's find a place for the sign. So given the grand scale of this and, you know, its Roman theme and all of that, and the reason we're using it for the pandas, oh man, where can we put this sign? Not really a great place for it unless I can get it up there. Can I reach? No, I can. Might be difficult to see, but I'm going to put it right up here. Then we're going to throw a couple of these on there. There we go. And let's take a look. And this was a suggestion from Nolan M. And that is to call this area the Pantheon. Gotta point it out because you'd almost miss it. There's a D in there. It's not the Pantheon. It's the Pantheon for pandas. Ah, see? You get it? So you can barely see it, that little sign up there. But that's my fault. I really didn't think of a place for a sign, so I just think that's great. So we're going to call this the Pantheon. So thanks for that suggestion. And we've still got more to come. We're still going to be doing our panda naming and dog naming later. But anyway, wanted to make sure we did that before I forgot. Let's head over to the trading hall. And boy, oh boy, do I have something for you. I still have not asked the clerics why are you not refreshed? Must be because they weren't loaded in. Okay. But yeah, I don't ask them why they want rotten flesh. I just, man, okay, we've already got too many. No more rotten flesh. We need to start trading with you guys and getting rid of some of this stuff. But yeah, do not know and do not want to know why you collect rotten flesh. Very strange. Well, hopefully they can trade tomorrow because I don't want to be here too long. It's kind of hard to see, but I just put trapdoors here in case we have to remove this and put it back. They shouldn't be able to walk out because their foreheads are too massive. And plus we can do this and that makes me happy because we can just close them off. If they're being naughty boys, we could go, nope, sorry, you can't see the world today. So just keep that in mind. You might want to refresh those trades. Having to trade with the farmers because I've got nothing else to do. Those guys will not refresh, and I actually want some emeralds because I'm thinking I could also use another refresh on golden carrots. Thank you very much. Anything yet, boys? Ah, there we go. Much better. Take as much. Oh, come on. You barely took any. Take it all. I don't want it. And yes, I've been getting redstone every time I'm here because we run out of that far too quickly. All right, that's it. And it barely did anything. So we'll keep it in here. We'll keep trading it. We need to get rid of that stuff. But at least we got some more goodies while we were here. And there was another reason that we came. So let's go head over to the area that we set up last video. Actually building out pretty well over here. We got the iron farm, which actually we might need some stuff from the iron farm. So good that that's running. We'll stop by and check how much that's doing soon. We got the moss farm, redstone lab, but this is what I'm talking about over here. You can't see it yet, but as we get closer, we should load in entities. There we go. Look at all that. And an absolutely massive wheat farm that barely helps us at all. Whoa. We have wool back at the base, but I have a couple other ideas about how we might use it in the ancient city, so I think we're here. I might wait a bit. We might let that wheat grow. I'll harvest all of that. Then we'll go through and shear all of the sheep. We'll fill a shulker with all of that, and then we can head on back. Yeah, I'm proud of this field, but I will admit it, that was a waste of time. I don't think we needed this much, but it made me happy at the time. I fixated on it, and I liked it. I liked doing it. So it was worth the while, right? Hey, grow that wool. Look at that guy over there. He's just staring with his cross eyes, his bug eyes. It's like, what are you all doing over there, guys? Why am I over here at the hill and you're all in that nice area together? Oh, poor guy. Left out of all the fun. That's sad. Yeah, turn around. Just don't look. It'll make you feel better. All right, I'm rambling. I'll let you know when all of this wheat has grown and the sheep are ready, and then we will commence the harvest. Okay, I lied. I opened this up and I saw something over here I didn't recognize. It's a part of Traveler's backpack. It's called a hose, which is just green dye, and a hose nozzle, which is gold and iron. I don't know what this does, but now I'm super curious. Don't let me forget. When we get back, I want to make one of these. I want to figure out what it does. Does anybody know? I mean, the backpack does have fluid tanks, so that's got to be part of it. I just don't know how you would use a hose. I'm not sure. All right, I say we go for it. We might just pretend like all of that is grown and just ignore the fact that a whole lot of it isn't. Yes, because I'm impatient, but also because they're like all huddling over in that corner and it's weirding me out. I don't know, like, do I smell bad? Why is everybody going away to the other side? Either way, we're going to do this, then we're going to breed them, then we're going to shear them. This should make a neat time lapse, right? Only one way to find out. Let's time lapse the harvest. Enjoy, citizen. Here's a quick Roman fact for you. Many Romans consulted oracles and interpreted omens to guide their decisions. This is why I always attempt to read the coffee grounds left at the bottom of my cup each morning. Yesterday, they told me it was imperative that I befriend a chipmunk. I've been standing outside holding peanuts ever since, but no luck so far. Okay, now that that's all out of my system, and turn everything into hay bales to save on space. Put that back in there. We got a few seeds left over. The rest I would like to fill with wool. Actually, just to be safe, we should take a look, make sure I didn't miss anything. Kinda hard to tell, but it looks like we're good. You'd probably have a better idea than I would because you saw the time lapse. I have not seen it yet, but I think that looks good. And yes, I just realized my mistake. I didn't want to turn all of that into hay bales. Let's take about that much out. 2 stacks. About. Let's breed some sheep. All right, now don't rush me. Don't rush me. Everybody's gonna get some. Don't worry. There you go. Lots of baby sheep. Got to keep the population growing. We need fresh troops for the campaigning season coming up. Took a lot of hits against the Samnites, so you know, refill the population. Oh boy, I can't see a thing. Everybody, just wait your turn. I can't move. You gotta let me out. Help me. Help me. I'm being trampled. Come on, 5 more. Who needs it? 3, 2, 1. There we go. You all got it. You're good. Oh man, it's a feeding frenzy over there. And presumably there's lots of babies walking around. I don't see them yet. There's one. It must be in the great mass that is sheep over here. There they are. Yeah. Okay. In any event, we need Ceres' nail clippers because we're going to go nuts and shear every single one of you. Except we won't be able to because by the time we get to the other side, everybody on this side will have already regrown their wool, which is a good problem to have, citizen. See, these ones are already regrown. All right, let's just go into the mass and do it. Everybody gonna get naked. Oh boy, yeah, this is gonna be quite a lot. We'd probably be going through a couple sets of shears if it wasn't for enchanting them, so good touch. Come on, come on. Everybody needs to get naked. Need that wool. It's just sitting all over the floor too, because I can't really pick it up as I'm just feverishly running through and clicking on every sheep. I don't even know where we started, where we're ending. I think we're hopefully close to the end. All right, now I must have dropped a bunch, or you know, just didn't pick up a bunch. They might clear out this entire field of its grass. I wouldn't put it past them. These are some hungry boys. That's right, my growing boys. Just trying to find any of the piles that I missed on the ground, but as we're going, I mean, come on. Gotta keep shearing. It is turning to night though, so at some point we're gonna need to stop. And I think it's officially night. What are we at so far if we take a look? 5.5 stacks. Maybe we go to 6? That should be an impressive addition to what we already have at the base. It's barely even touched the durability of these shears too. Impressive. Most impressive. Okay, now I went beyond 6. Whatever. Let's just say this is enough. That's over 7 stacks. I think we'll be happy with that. I got very hungry doing that. Jeez. Let's go Betty Bye, then we can head out. All right, we're ready. I hear zombies burning. Oh, hey, buddy. No, you're not a sheep. I can tell. That fooled me once. It's not going to fool me a second time, so you just stay out there and you can burn if you want. That's fine. Well, let's get going. Oh, yeah, I did need the iron as well. I guess we could check, just see how much is in there. And in case you missed the episode, we've got the iron farm linked up over here. So everything that's produced at that farm gets shot underground and ends up here. And I did clear it out recently. Looks like some more has been coming in while we were doing that. So I guess we bring what we've got here. Over 6 stacks. Not bad. All right. Back home. Okay, we have some iron to drop off. That is almost full. If we add our wool over here, yeah, I think we're probably going to be good with the amount that we have in here now. We did get some extra seeds, hay bales, redstone dust, and glowstone. There we go. That's all put away. And what's that, citizen? Ah, yeah, thank you for the reminder. We wanted to check what a hose does. So we need 4 green dye, 2 iron, and a gold ingot. Things we have plenty of. Except for the green dye. I don't think we have any of that because I needed to make one. Yeah. Green is actually a weird one. Usually you think just, you know, grind up a flour or something. It's the only one where you have to smelt something instead, that I'm aware of anyway. I'm sure there's another one that I'm just forgetting about, but if we chuck the cactus in here... Oh, guess what, citizen? It's raining. Are you shocked? I'm shocked. And there we go. We got our dye, which means we should be able to do this. Yeah, that gives us a hose nozzle. And then what was it? We just put that here and the green dye goes along the side. Yeah, that gives us a hose. It says hose not assigned. What does that mean? Hose not assigned. If I hold it, it looks a bit weird. Can I put it over by the fluid tanks? No, that doesn't do anything. If I... Oh, current mode, suck, current tank left. Oh, I might... Okay, hold on. What happens if we take some of the water out? And how do we switch which tank is... Okay, hold on. Let's take the lava out. Gotta switch that, do this, take our lava. There we go. I don't know how to switch which tank or mode it's on. Maybe if I press Alt and click? No. Control? No. I don't know what I did to set it on that mode. But since it is, let's just keep it in the backpack. And then if we say this is empty on the left, then if I just like stand in some water, no, that's doing nothing. That was my guess, is that you just stand in some water. What, can I do this? Oh yeah, then it fills that up. Cool. You can use this as a tool to fill up one of your tanks. Now, how do you get stuff out? Can I just click out here? No, that does nothing. Shift click? No. Weird. I mean, that's cool. It's cool that you can do that. I just don't know how to use it. I don't know how to change the modes or the tanks that it's using. I don't know. Let's empty everything back out. Kinda neat, I suppose. Good to know that that's an option. I don't know we'd ever have much of a use for it, unless we wouldn't want to collect a lot of lava because we have a farm now. Either way, I think it's kinda neat. Okay, quick chat, citizen. I just took a break from recording and I was thinking about it. It actually bugs me a lot more than I thought it would that gold farm doesn't sort out the garbage items that we don't need. I mean, we've had it for a while now. I've always just thrown those swords over the edge. We usually get rid of the rotten flesh, stuff like that. We just want the gold, really. And who doesn't? However, I know that those can actually be updated so that it has an item sorter. It just gets rid of all of those things we don't want. I can't really ever truly AFK there because I'm worried the chest will fill with things that we don't need and then it'll just lose some of the stuff we do. You get the picture. And while it was not on my list for this video to upgrade that gold farm to have an item sorter, I think it's worth doing just because it's bugging me so much. I also believe we'll have plenty of time just because, like I said before, it doesn't take 100 days to fight the Warden. We will get to it, but I do think this is something I'm going to take on. It's not going to take a lot of time for you. Most likely we're going to do another time lapse for this, or at least I'm just going to show you little bits and bobs as I complete some of the steps. But like I said, I think it's worth it. Let's do it. So I'm going to collect the gear that we'll need, and then I'll meet you in the nether. Which, as usual, is going to sidetrack me even more because I need a bunch of wood to make chests, to make hoppers, and so on and so forth. Fortunately for us, we have a fancy tree farm that allows us to grow all of our trees just right here, get stuck in them as they grow, and then knock them down one by one, which is very easy thanks to our falling tree mod. And we got to find the log of this one. Is that it? Yeah, that was it right there. And then, as we'll see by watching all of this, the materials get picked up by minecarts running beneath here and end up in our chest. So we'll give it a minute for all that stuff to get sent up to us, and then I think we'll definitely have enough for some more materials. And yes, I realized I said I'll meet you in the nether, and then immediately failed in my attempt to meet you in the nether. Honestly though, you gotta expect it at this point from me. Yeah, see, I told you I'd meet you in the nether. All right, I'm gonna get to work, and geez, I'm gonna turn this down. I think minecarts count as friendly creatures, so we're gonna turn that down quite a bit, and just in case, we'll turn that down. Hopefully make that tolerable. Yeah, it's a little bit better. All right, let's get to work. Well, hello again, citizen. Time got away from me a little bit there, but it's not done yet. I just thought I'd give you a little look at what I'm working on. So essentially, I moved this glass platform down just a little bit. I did need more room for this. I took out most of the chests. I just have one at each of the points. And all I've set up so far is a row of chests for gold ingots and a row for gold nuggets. Everything is linked up with hoppers. And then over at this side, this is where all of the stuff we don't want is going to go, which is rotten flesh, the golden swords, any armor, things like that. That's all going to go into the lava, which means the only thing that's left is the redstone components. So that's what I'm going to be working on next. And I'll get some of that set up back here, and then I'll let you know when I've made some progress. So chat in a minute. So we've got some of the redstone in. I'll explain some of that in a second, but this part, I've seen it done before. I'm not going to pretend like I fully understand it, but if you have these hoppers that are facing in, so they're pointing towards nothing, but they have hoppers beneath them, if you put the item that you want sorted downward in the first slot, and then 41 and 111 of a different kind of item like dirt, for whatever reason, that means when more are added, they should continue to go down. So like if I add a second one here, you see that actually got filtered down. It kept one gold here, but if we look down at the bottom chest, that's where our gold ingot ended up. So don't fully understand that one, but it's very helpful that it works. As far as the dropper goes, where all the junk is going to end up in the lava beneath, this is just, we've done this before. It's going to be a comparator, so we're checking if anything is inside. If so, it's going to send a loop around here, so it just keeps setting this off and shooting things into the lava. Back here, it's not totally done yet, so I take that back. I think we are good here. And this is another one. Even though we spent some time learning about redstone, I'm not 100% sure about how and why this works. We've got comparators back here that are leading backwards with redstone signals, redstone repeaters down here, and then some torches at the back. And that has something to do with this whole process of sorting this way. Again, not 100% sure why this one works. I'm sure there's some tutorials out there that explain it a little bit better if you are curious about the actual mechanics. But for myself, I'm just glad that this works as it does. And you also will notice there are 4 drop-off points. I've only put this on 1 for now, and it's not tested yet, but we will. I was thinking we'd run a test, but before that, I'm actually going to grab the hoppers, because rather than building this 4 times, I just don't know that it'd be necessary. If I had 3 chests of ingots and 3 chests of nuggets, I'd be perfectly all right. So I think what we'll do for the time being is just connect all of these to the same system, which should be as easy as leading these hoppers all the way around so they intersect with each one of these chests. So as long as it's underneath here, they're all leading into each other. They should all get sent over to this one system. So let's do that. And there we go, just like that. And now presumably it should work. And I think this warrants a test. But just to go through it one more time, we've got the 4 drop-off systems we've always had up here. When those come down into the chests and connect up with this hopper, anything should be sent along this hopper chain. That will all get into the sorting system, which if it's gold nuggets or gold ingots, those will get sent down into these chests, whereas everything else will just go along its merry way down here into the dropper, which will set off this repeater system, and that's going to push it into the lava that's down below that we can barely see. And yes, I put these blocks here because I started seeing glass catching on fire. Doesn't make much sense to me either, but it was happening, so I put these here. That's the reason you can't really see the lava, but that should all work, and it should be ready to test. So let's do it. All right, piggies, get ready to be impressed. I did a whole brand new thing down there just for all of you. I bet they're so proud of me. I'll just give it like 2 minutes, and then once a decent amount has collected into the system, that's when we'll go down and check. And I'm hearing, yeah, we can actually see it from here. We're seeing the system work. I'm just hoping that's not any of the gold going through there. So let's try to be quick about this and go check. If we look, that looks all good. Only garbage coming through so far. And there's the swords. There's the rotten flesh. Good, good. And in here, no ingots, but we are getting some nuggets, which is, you know, normal. We don't get ingots as quickly. But that's beautiful. This is sending through exactly what we're expecting. Oh man, that is such a weight off. That's like, you have no idea. I usually don't show it on camera, but I spend so much time sorting through all of that junk. And now that we have this, I mean, I'm incredibly excited. You probably can't tell because I don't have the most excitable of voices. I usually keep a pretty steady tenor, but I truly am. Believe me, citizen, I'm ecstatic. And because of that, I want this to run again for a while, just because I would like to know what it's like to have a collection over, you know, 10, 20 minutes and not have to do the sorting. So we'll run it for a bit and then we'll take another look. Ooh, that's a problem. One that I did not see coming. I should have foreseen. Did not even think about. Wait a minute, we're in the nether. Why did a zombie... what? I don't know what just happened. Will this help? If I have torches over here, I don't know if that will actually help. At least it couldn't get to me up there. I walked away from the computer. That could have been bad if anything, like, was able to spawn in up there. Maybe at some point that should be replaced with glass. I think we can maybe do that. I don't know. Anyway, well, that's not too bad. I plan on continuing. I want to keep going. I just, noticed the zombie while I was taking a look. Oh, wow. This thing gets pretty clogged up. It's all the way back here. Look at that. Oh, no. Yeah, we're clogged all the way back to that. So maybe we do need 4 of these. I'm not going to do it right now, but that's good to know. It gets pretty clogged up. We are all the way back there and there. Oh boy. Yeah, it needs time to run. Jeez. There's even stuff sitting up there. Okay. Well, good to know. That is good information to have. In fact, we could even probably see about adding an extra bit of chest on each one of these. That should help just manage it a little bit better. Not too much, but it'll do something. Well, at this point, after, you know, a bit more time, we've nearly filled up 1 chest with the gold nuggets, and 2.5 stacks of the ingots, not terrible. I'm actually not gonna bring this stuff with us. I'm gonna leave it here because every time we run it, I'd like to see if we could get to the point where all these chests are filled. No real purpose, it's more of a status thing. But that being said, I think we've spent enough time at the farm for today. So we're gonna head back. All in all, I'm very pleased with this. I think it's awesome. It should be easy enough to replicate if we did want to add one for each one of the chests. Not too worried about that currently, but it's doable and it should be pretty easy. So I say we head back and get to working on the next thing. Now that we're feeling better about the gold farm, I think it's time we head back to our main goal of trying to prepare for this warden fight. And I say that while I've got all these puppy dog eyes on me, so I'm thinking actually first we might want to breed the dogs. That way we'll have some new ones grown up and ready to name later on. But then we will get back to it. Legion's Honor. And I still think it's strange that we can't do this while they're sitting down. Yeah, it doesn't let me. So we'll get them all up. Everybody stay in the doggy cave over here. And why is that not working? Why can't I breed them? Okay, what am I missing? I feel really stupid. This isn't working. Look at this. I'm trying to click them with the bone and it's not doing anything. What am I doing wrong? Is it because they're named? Oh, no, wait, what am I doing? Bones is to tame the dogs. Oh, I forgot. They're all gonna follow me. Hey, yeah, you haven't seen it in here yet, have you? But yeah, that is totally not right. I'm not supposed to use bones. I'm supposed to use raw meat. We got tons of raw chicken. Okay, back this way, back this way. You are cave dogs, not inside the house dogs. All right, let's try it this way. There we go. That is what I meant to do. And last one, there we go. So we should have lots of little puppy dogs running around now. Oh yeah, look at that. They love it. So everybody pop a squat. You're gonna stay here. We'll get you organized after we do naming later. For now, we just want you all sitting in here because I don't need anybody following me into the dangerous situations. Look at that. You are barely hanging on, my friend. Look at that. Oh, you're levitating. Levitating dog. We could sell tickets. We could make money. No, we wouldn't do that. Okay, so they're looking good. I think we're better with that. Yeah, I feel dumb. You'd think I would just cut out that part where I thought I could use bones to breed them, but no, that's definitely going in. Anyway, I would like to do another scouting mission to the Deep Dark. We're going to come back to this, to filling the chest with things that we'll need for the fight. But for now, we're going to use some of that wool that we went to pick up over here, because I have another project in mind. And let's bring some of the other colors too. And that's kind of twofold things. I do want to build something else while we're there. Build. It's kind of a big word for what we're planning on doing. But also, we're going to do some more skulk sensor and shrieker management just to set up the area for us a little bit better. So with that in mind, let's head down to the mine. To the mines! And then over to the ancient city. And actually, I had not even thought about this until now. We could set up a beacon over here. Get like resistance, regeneration. That would be helpful. That would make me feel a lot better. Add that to the list, citizen. I think we're going to do that. That was not part of the plan, but now I think it is. How do we... Oh, there you are. Is all of this prep necessary to take on the Warden? Probably not. I'm sure I could do it without. But it is hardcore. We're late in the game. I don't want to lose this world. And I also just like to play it safe in general, so it doesn't hurt to take all these extra steps. All right, so we're nearly there. Let's get out a few of these. And looking across here, the plan is going to be to spawn the Warden somewhere over there because I want it to be further away from our entrance or exit to this area. I also don't want to spawn one as we're trying to leave. So that's why if they're anywhere close like this, I want to clear at least the first like 30 or 40 blocks of this area of any sensors or shriekers. So that's the plan right now. Let's head over there and at least get rid of that one that's immediately noticeable. And yes, I'm talking about you over there, my friend. Okay, now I think what we should be able to do, just like before, is cover this, cover that. Let's try to do this in a safe way. Then hopefully what we should be able to do is take this out without any incident. Good, good. That worked. Take you out with any incident. Without any incident. Beautiful. Okay, so let's keep doing that. And in fact, I wouldn't mind clearing, because remember we saw that. I still want that chest. That is going to be a pain, but I think we got to take it on. We could clear all of this. I really just think it would be a better idea to spawn the Warden somewhere over on the other side, and then this is just our safe harbor. And actually, let's do a test. Can I walk around here unencumbered? Yeah, I'm jumping around. I'm not hearing anything. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do is make more of a stairway leading up this way. I don't necessarily want to get all the way over here and then climb up the wall like that. I think it'd be better to have more of an official stairway down. Something like this. And yes, everything definitely clashes in here. It's supposed to be deep, dark, scary. Ooh, and look at this. It's just a bunch of multicolored wool all over the place. At some point, maybe we could just clean all that up. We don't need to, though. Not yet. Not now. Also, because we are clumsy, this should be wider. And we'll go fancy with another color. And this should allow us to escape fairly quickly. Also, I don't know if it'll help as far as visibility goes, but maybe if we just put a couple torches down, it'll help us see this in case we do get the darkness effect and it's just a little bit difficult to figure out how to get out. This should help. Let's clear a little bit more of this out because I'm thinking also near this entrance, it might be a good idea to have not a house, but at least a little, bit of shelter. In fact, this is starting to bother me now. Let's get rid of, I don't know. Ooh. Okay, there's one right there. We did not know that. Let's see. We should be able to get rid of that pretty easily. Yeah, no issue. Glad we noticed that. Yeah, this is just bugging me. We're going to get rid of most of the bright colored stuff and hope that I didn't cover any sensors or shriekers here because I don't remember doing that, but you never know. Might be... No, I don't think so. All right, that's all for now. We'll get rid of that. I don't think there's anything over here. Doesn't hurt. Just take that. Ooh, quite a bit over here, but I don't see any shriekers, so that might not be an issue. We'll be safe nonetheless. Just in case there's a shrieker up there that we can't see. Well, I don't know that this is actually going to do anything. They're probably still going to make noises. Yeah, they are. We'll just be as quick as we can. And there we go. No harm, no foul. Okay, now as far as protecting ourselves, if we do run this way, we want some wool to hide behind so that we can basically come in here and make as much noise as we want and it won't get out and set off the Warden in any way. And this should serve that purpose. Little wool hallway. Cover it up just in case. Light it up so we know where it is, and then we should be good. Yeah, well, that might be a little close. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so we have our escape. We're good there. I think we just want to do a little bit more cleanup because out there it just starts to get really insane and I don't like it. In fact, I'm almost certain we're going to set off one or two of these as we go, but I really don't think it can be helped. Let's do a little cleanup and then go for it. And I do want to see what's in that chest anyway. I think I'm safe to take that. Also, actually, did we clear everything out up here before we head over that way? Looks clear here. Appears to be good up here. I don't think there was anything unless it's on top of here. Oh, that's the chest. Ooh, I just heard. There is something. There's something around here. I just heard it. Where's that coming from? I heard you. Where are you? There you are, little stinker. I see you. There we go. We got that one. Let's test it again. Yeah, nothing that time. Okay, let's also break that just so we know we've looted it. Don't need any of that garbage. Okay, so the tower is clear. Let's move on to the more dangerous area over here. And oh boy, is this going to be fun. No shriekers on the left side. There's three up there. That's going to be the issue. Honestly, what do they expect us to do here? Because we can cover that, but it's not going to help when we get over to these. I might be able to take this one without issue. Honestly, I think what I'm going to do if, oh, see, there's one up there. They try to fool you with these too. I think what I'm going to do is just immediately break all three shriekers. I'm doing what I can to cover them, but no promises. They might set off, but if we break all three of them quick, it shouldn't be a huge issue, I hope. So here we go. Let's break 1, 2, 3. And I think we only set it off once. That's not terrible. Oh, because we couldn't have blocked that. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so that's only one time. Let's get rid of some of these now that those are gone. I think we'll be in good shape. Ooh, there's another one over there. Am I going to be able to take you? Yes. Well, that could have been worse. We just need to remember that we're on 1 now. And can we open you up? No, we can't. I just set off something else. We're on 2. I'm guessing we hit that, which hit that one up there. I didn't even look at what was in that chest because this spooked me. Okay, same story as before. Okay, this will definitely set one off because there's nothing you can do, as far as I'm aware, when they're right next to each other. There's just nothing you can do about that, except for completely cover them, but I don't want to just cover them, I want to get rid of them. Oh wait, maybe well, I think if I take it, it might still set it off. Let's test this. If I do that. Oh no, you can do that. Okay. I don't like the sounds they make. Like when you pick up those shriekers, it sounds like you're stepping on a bug that can talk or something. It's like, Mwah! Anyway though, hopefully we're a bit safer and we can probably get rid of you two now without too much danger. Let's finish up with all of these. I don't think there's any shriekers within range, so I kind of want to risk it here and just go like this. Take them all. Okay, yeah, I was right. We are safe. And indeed, pretty much this whole area now is safe as far as I'm aware, so I should be able to get rid of some of these. No issues. Let's take a look at that chest, finally. Okay, oh, we got, I think we have this one already. Do we have this one? Silence armor trim? I thought we did. Oh no, that's new. Okay, never mind. We got a new one. Okay, I don't know why I thought I had that one, but sweet. Got a new music disc, I believe. Take the coal, because why not? Actually, I mean, we're kind of going to take everything because we want to break looted chests, so we are aware that we took it and looted it. That being said, though, ooh, okay, I'm noticing more up here. Let's clear this area. No shriekers at first glance, so that's good news. Yeah. Looks like it might be safe. Let's just double, triple check. I don't see any shriekers, so can I do this? Apparently so, but this is the better test. Can I do this? Oh, you know I can. Yes. Starting to feel a little bit more confident down here, but I guess that's the... Ooh, whoops. That's the thing. You just gotta practice, keep doing it, and eventually you get more comfortable with it. Like anything in life. Okay, so I'm calling pretty much this whole immediate vicinity clear, as in we could pretty much run around without too much consequence. As soon as we start getting out there, that's when the issues will probably start happening, and that's probably a good place to spawn the Warden because it's a little bit more open, and it's a clear shot run back to our escape path. In fact, we might even want to do it a little bit further up that way. I don't necessarily want the Warden near this area because I have a feeling it would, you know, destroy some stuff and just get in the way, so I'd rather do the fight out there a little bit further. Now that being said, do we have the opportunity to loot anything else while we're here before we go back and finish prep? Man, look at all that. I'd actually like to get over there just because I literally within this week found out there's something beneath this, I don't even know what you call this, like the ancient city portal frame or something. There's a room beneath that, and I had no idea. I just learned about that. Luckily, there's already a lot of wool here, so it's nothing to scoff at. Okay, we're back in danger territory. We're getting closer to that, though. Was it curiosity killed the cat, or curiosity benefited the cat? Curiosity made the cat rich. I think it's the second one. I'm pretty sure there's... Whoa! What? Is that a... It's a thunderstorm. Why am I hearing thunderstorm noises this far underground? And is that going to set my base on fire? Uh-oh. Can I sleep down here? Is that allowed? Apparently so. That was so weird. I did not know that you could hear thunderstorms underground. I also don't know if I'll be able to pick this up without issue. Oh, good. Trying to be quiet, and I'm like, nom, 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 nom. Where am I going? I was trying to go this way. Okay. That scared me, though. Just a loud boom noise while we're down here. I don't like that. What I was going to say, though, is I'm pretty sure there's an official entrance to this room that's underneath whatever that is called. Don't really feel like trying to find that. I more just feel like digging our way in. I think that'd be easier. Is that going to cause a problem, though? I don't know. Ooh, candles. Ooh, fire. I sound like a caveman. Ooh, fire. Fire bad. And we do this. Ooh, okay. It's not setting anything off. I like that. Aha. Yeah, see, we're already in there. There's glass here. I don't know why there's glass there, but let's do, whoops, that. Was I the only one that didn't know this room existed? I had no idea. But look at this. Isn't this cool? Apparently this is under each one of these. And it's just a little room that like kind of teaches how redstone works, which is interesting because we actually just did that. Like this one here, I think it's a target block attached to a piston, attached to a redstone block that pushes over here to power this. It's kind of teaching you how each one of these blocks works. So if I do that, it's going to light that. Pretty cool. Also pretty valuable. I'm going to be taking these things. What am I getting rid of? We don't need those. There we go. I will be taking you and you. There's a lectern here, I think, to show that, let's see, what would it be? Maybe it's if you put a book in here, it'll light that up. In fact, I have books. Can I just put a straight up book or does it have to be a book and quill? I think it has to be book and quill. But yeah, to show that a lectern can hold something that comparator checks and then it sends a signal to that. That's my guess on what this is supposed to be showing. Not sure about this one. Maybe just the various purposes of redstone torches and repeaters and yeah, I don't know. It's all over the place. This actually might be the door, the entrance over there. But once again, these are quite valuable to me, so we're going to take it all. I was just making more of this back at the base when we were doing that sorting system, and it was expensive, so I'm glad to see all of this. We're definitely taking it back home. It's a cool thing to have, a little redstone room as a example or whatever you want to call it, but I think we're good now. I'd rather just have the ability to use this on other stuff. Yeah, it looks like this was some kind of entrance over here. I will be taking every last bit. Beautiful. Oh, there's more over on this side. Hello. Ah, one showing that the signal can go through solid blocks, but not through the glass. Very educational. Thank you for teaching me, Ancient City, and filling my pockets, my loot goblin pockets. Now, if we did come in through the entrance, what's out here? Oh, it just would have let us right in. Yeah, easy enough. I just didn't look. Either way, cool stuff. Like I said, had no idea this was a thing until like earlier this week, but better late than never, right? Okay, that was, I'd say, a more successful trip than last time. We only had one or two oopsie daisies. We quickly recovered and we made at least the entrance area more safe for us. So now I'm feeling better about fighting the warden somewhere over there and then having a better place to escape to over here. It's also nice that I can run around here now and not really have to worry about sneaking or putting down wool anywhere. Also got quite a lot of spoils to bring back. So it's back home and back to prep and back to seeing if we can get that creeper from all the way over here. Ooh, so close. Let's try that again. Yeah, never miss. That's right. Pew, bonk. Gotcha. I was just talking about being short on redstone as well. We should probably start doing this every time we see it. We can trade with the plebs for it, but it's just kind of annoying. Up we go. Thank you. And last one. Ooh, we actually maxed out on it. Don't need the gray carpet. There we go. I mean, if you are using fortune on your pickaxe, you do get a lot of redstone from each one of those blocks. That's the good thing. Also gold. I mean, this is actually a pretty rich little area. We should probably do this while we're here. Even though we have farms for all this stuff now, it's just sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it's really hard to resist looting the caves that you're going through. I'm past iron. I don't feel like I need to do that anymore. We have so much of that, but gold, we're not quite there yet. And redstone, obviously. There we go. A good amount up here. Beautiful. Okay, now we can head back. Was there an Enderman down here? Are you trying to make my floor not even? There must be. Oh yeah, beacon. I forgot about that. Already, yes. Let's put that in the prep chest, then we won't forget. We also have a lot to sort through here, as you can see, so why don't we sort through all of this, and then we'll start adding a few more things to our Wither Fight prep chest. Yeah, not sure why I thought we had this one, the Silence armor trim. Maybe I was thinking it was like the Ward armor trim? Wait a minute. Ah, that's why. I just looked it up. You can get both in the Ancient City, so Ward and Silence, they're both found there, apparently. That's what I just looked up, so let me know if I'm wrong on that. But we've got both of them now, at least. All of our skulky stuff we put up here, and eventually, hopefully, we'll have a farm for this. Coming along, though, we're actually getting a decent amount of those. Also, these must be, like, more rare? I've only found one so far, Echo Shard. I have no idea what they do. But maybe it makes more sense to put that in here and then use a sculpt sensor as the thing, because for one, it's animated, so that's kind of cool, but also a little bit more indicative of what's in there. Anywho, we need blocks for a, whatchamacallit, a beacon, and I can never remember. How many do you need? You know what? We're going to need blocks of iron for other things anyway, so let's just bring all the blocks of iron that we have. And then we'll do some more iron farm clear outs and we could probably replenish, but I think we'll use a lot of these. So for now, let's just put them all in the chest. Let's say down at the bottom row here, that's all going to just be blocks of iron. I don't think we've checked the farm over here in a while, so I'm guessing that's probably pretty full. You been busy up there, boys? Oh yeah, they've been very busy. Look at that. And that is 100% full. Okay, let's start by getting rid of the poppies. We can just throw them all right in here. This is it, right? Yeah, auto composter right into there. That'll work fine. And it's actually full in here too. Let's take all of that. You didn't see anything, citizen. Just back away. Oh boy, yeah, it's still coming through. I guess it's been quite a while since we checked this. Oh boy, yeah, these are all just in the hoppers. I haven't even touched the chest yet. All right, they're still coming through. We did get a full inventory, so let's just turn that into blocks and see what how we do with that. I'll actually probably just add it to the chest as well. We can make about 2.5 stacks. Not too shabby. Yeah, I think that'll be enough. It does look lonely in here now, though. Look at all these. All these aren't even 64. They're not even a full stack, and we've got no blocks. There's actually something else that I need for this chest. And while I can get it here, I think... Well, let's clear this one more time. And I'm thinking about heading over to the trading hall because we can get both things over there too, and I kind of just want to do that. Let's just do this here. It's going to be easier. There we go. Complete reset on the farm. That's looking better. Easier to just fill it up from there. And another 3, almost 4 stacks of blocks of iron. So that is a lot better. Still going to go to the trading hall, though. There's a couple things we got to collect. In fact, one of them's pumpkins. So like I said, I know we can get them here, but we've got the farm running over there. I'd rather clear out that iron farm and pick up what we can at that one. Or should we save the pumpkins over there for the plebs? Either way, we'll put these in there. That's looking mighty fine. That's looking better. All right, you got me, citizen. It's just going to be easier to do this here. We're still going to the trading hall, but as far as the pumpkins go, we're just going to go down the line and chop them all up with the shears like this. And keen-eyed observers will probably know what we're doing at this point based on what we're collecting. But we're not talking about it yet. Can I do this from up here? Oh yeah, I can. Look at that. There we go. 64 carved pumpkins. And we will tuck those safely away in the chest as well. Okay, to the trading hall. Quick iron collect over there. And maybe some trades so we can heal things up. I think, yeah. Series' nail clippers were getting a little bit low. Oh, and then also we can't forget when we get back, I didn't actually put a beacon in to the chest. I put all the blocks for one, but I didn't actually put a beacon in there. So remind me about that. And we got to make sure that the iron farm's working. So unfortunately, you've got to go. Oh, are you upset at me? Come on, don't be that way. Neither do you. You don't be that way either. Ow. I literally just said don't be that way. It's like you didn't hear me. Same goes for you, I'm afraid, my friend. Do not walk in front of me. Do not. Don't. Oh, it's like they want to get hit. You're stuck in the wall anyway. What are you doing over here? Weirdo. Also, a real quick check down beneath the iron farm. I haven't been down here in a while. I just want to make sure everything still looks good. Collection, that should all be empty. Good, because it's supposed to get shot off in that direction so that it can head over to the trading hall. Everything looks like it's working. Now, we just need the iron golems to actually spawn, because for whatever reason, it just turns on and off. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It'll probably start. Let's do some trades, and then we'll collect whatever iron accumulates in the meantime. Oh, plebs. I have come to trade, and I seriously thought I left sticks in here. I guess I was wrong. Gotta be some somewhere. There we go. Okay, not sticks, but stuff. And here we go. We're already healed up. I haven't even gotten through one row of them yet. Not a bad thing. Yeah, I think we'll just do a double pass here and then maybe go trade with the farmers and we should be fine. Actually, no, while we're here, we always have to do the rotten flesh trades because that, we have just so much, way too much. The problem is they barely take any when we trade with them. Got 1, 2, 3, 4.5 stacks. See, in one trade, it didn't even take out an entire stack. That is rough. I'm never going to get rid of all this. We could actually do a nether wart farm over here. That would get us some additional emeralds. Not that I really need them. Sell them gold. Nether wart for 1. It used to be 22. That's quite the improvement. These are also slowing down a little bit. I wonder if something's going on down here. It's still working. Let's take a look. Hey, I wanted to look inside. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that one's good. Yeah, I just saw a melon go through there, so I guess they're working. Just, I think when we're here, we do our business and leave right away, so none of these ever have a chance to work. That's kind of my fault for building all this so far away. So it's basically find a reason to spend more time here or build similar farms elsewhere, but we'll get it figured out. Yeah, I mean, they're working. This is clearly going up, and every time I'm here, I craft these over, so might just be my imagination. These are actually fine, so yeah, not an issue. Oh, weren't name tags really expensive back at the base? Was that what I was thinking of? That this guy was the one that did one-to-one trades? Maybe that was the issue. I was confused because I knew I had it. I just thought it was at the base. Well, let's load up while we're here. We are filling up on a ton of goodies while we're here. Glass from the librarians turned into glass panes can be traded to the cartographers. Plenty of free emeralds there, and of course they're cured enough to make that very worth it. Getting the redstone and glowstone from the clerics. We got name tags here. We got lanterns from the librarians. So yeah, lots of good stuff. Oh, that was the other thing we were thinking about doing here, but we never did. I don't feel like doing it this video, but eventually we could add some like armorers and toolsmiths and that kind of thing, because we've got an iron farm right here. And it does appear that it's still not working. That's a bummer. If we ever get it figured out to just work consistently, then that's another way we could be trading. Not that I need more. I mean, emeralds are very easy to come by over here in case you haven't noticed. It's one of the weird things about content creation. I could honestly probably do this for 50 days, just running between all of them, doing trades. It's an aspect of the game I really enjoy, but now I have to think, well, is that interesting though? Is that something that anybody's going to be interested in watching? So not that I'm changing my playstyle a whole lot, you know, for the benefit of being viewed or anything like that, but I'm just saying I get a lot of enjoyment out of the boring parts, quote unquote boring. Maybe that's an idea though, do more of like a long play type thing, the boring stuff, I just talk over the back of it. I had thought about doing that, just, you know, Minecraft gameplay, but maybe I just read a book or something over the back of it, or go through Roman facts. I don't know, I'm still thinking about different ideas for maybe a second channel or something that I could do. Just haven't come to any hard decisions yet. Okay, I think let's say we're done with all this. We got plenty of goodies to bring back home with us. There we go, a little better organized now. I do want to see if we can figure out the iron farm. Also, I don't know why I was just reminded of this. I was looking at the bow. I've seen a couple comments asking why I don't put mending on my bow, and it's because I use infinity. You'll see the infinity enchantment on there. It just means you never have to refill on arrows. You actually can't have mending and infinity on a bow, both of it at the same time. You have to pick one or the other. So that's why I'm not using mending. I just have to either repair the bow or create a new one. Not a big deal. They last for a while, but that is the reason why I don't have mending on my bow. Now, what is going on with this iron farm? Did more golems spawn in over here, or that can break it? I just don't see any. None inside. Ooh, there's a creeper out there. Hey, buddy, what you doing? What you doing here? I mean, I know what it is. It's this right here. We never lit it up for whatever reason, which is probably why those golems keep spawning in. We should light it up better around here, then they'll stop spawning, because I'm pretty sure it's only when the villagers get scared. We've got that. Looks like we haven't really lit it up anywhere around here. Jeez. Okay. So this might be on me. Legion made a boo-boo. That's nothing new. I don't know if this will 100% solve the problem, but it should help. I hope. Why would I never have lit this up? Like, what was the purpose of not putting torches down around here? I don't get it. Just never crossed my mind, I guess. Okay, hopefully that improves things. Either way, it still wasn't working. What to do about that? Maybe we wait till nighttime. What do you think, Mr. Chicken? You think that's a solid plan? Oh, you think it sounds like a stupid plan? Oh, here's what I think about that, my friend. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. I don't know what happened. It's working now. Sometimes it is that, like just letting it go to night for whatever reason, that makes the villagers more scared maybe. Maybe they're scared of the dark. They think, oh, we need some iron golems. I don't like the dark. Whatever it is, that seemed to solve it. So maybe I'll let it run a little bit and then we can bring some more iron back. Then I'll feel better about bringing these spoils back. I'll feel like Julius Caesar returning from Gaul. Just when we get home, we'll just kind of throw this throughout the streets. Like, yeah, all the plebs will love us. They love us anyway, but I mean, come on. Okay, clearly something didn't work over here, but I came up with a new plan. After we dispatch him, I think it's probably because the zombies, whatever, creep up, they plaster their face against the window. The plebs get a fright, so, it's natural. What I think we're gonna do is just give them a fence. Probably should have done that a long time ago, but what can I say? All right, we did a little AFK, only a day or so, so not much. But let's take a look. Not bad. We'll take that back with us. Everything else is safely stashed away in the shulker, and we're feeling good about that. Hello, Sniffers. Goodbye, Sniffers. Ah, beautiful. Gotta say, the base has really filled out quite a lot in the last couple 100 days. Not to pat myself on the back or anything. Anyway, let's unload the goodies, and then yes, we need a beacon. Or potentially 2, I'm not sure. The iron, we are just about full now. Okay, good. Got all these other goodies. Emeralds are looking nice. We finally have a more impressive backup of name tags, up to 55. Nice. We were completely out of lanterns, so that's a good move. Adding some more there. Redstone looking much better now. And the glowstone, actually, a decent amount, so good. We are looking good. Now, beacons. Do we have any? I thought we might have used one somewhere. I thought we had one. I think we might have used it. Let's make 2, just in case. I don't know if we're actually going to use 2. Got some obsidian in the backpack. Glass over here. That should be what we need. Yep, perfect. We can make ourselves 2 new beacons, and into the chest they go. So looking at this, I think we're nearly there as far as what we want based on my plan. I will want to go and make the beacons ahead of time. I think it makes sense to do that before we actually start any fights, obviously. But I do have one more thing that I think we could fill out here, is it just so happens that we have a lot of criminals over here that have been sentenced to life imprisonment, and I'm thinking we'll find a use for these eggs, mainly as a distraction for the warden. Keep them off our trail. Actually, we never clear this out. Should we do a quick clear out? All these, I think we mentioned last time, everything you see beneath here, all of the carpets, that's all hoppers. If eggs are not being collected, that means that every single hopper beneath that carpet, which is all hoppers, is full. So it means it's all just going to come right back into here. So we could just continue to completely fill up on eggs like this. And all those hoppers are going to have to unfill. So maybe actually what we do, just take a little spot out back here, get ourselves a bucket of lava, and keep that right there. And this might actually burn things down, come to think of it. Where would be a safe spot for this? Hold on. Maybe if we make it lower down like that and just replace a few of these. I don't know if that will stop fires. I hope so, because I really don't need the entire barn burning down. That would be pretty depressing. But at least for now, I'll just kind of cover everything. I'm guessing the fence would be the only issue, but we're not about to get rid of that. Release all the criminals. But anyway, the point of that was so we could have the lava down at the bottom there. Hope that no sparks can jump up from down there. And then I could just stand here and do this. And nope, didn't quite make it. A little bit closer. There we go. Some of them are getting stuck on the edge. That's annoying. And then we rinse and repeat. We'll save about 6 stacks. I'm going to go put those in the chest and then we'll head back. I'm just going to spend some time clearing that out. You don't have to watch. I feel like it's going to be pretty boring. But let's see, thinking about how many hoppers are beneath there. Probably about 30 hoppers, and each and every one of them is completely overfilled with eggs. So I have a feeling this is going to take a while. In fact, I wonder if we can get under here. Under where? Sorry, citizen. Yeah, this will help. I don't know if this causes lag, but if it does, then this is a good thing to do. All these hoppers being filled, that is. I don't see why it would if they weren't actually moving, but just in case, you never know. It's data. We may as well just clear it out. I think we're getting close because all of these lines of hoppers, we're not seeing eggs anymore. They're still coming through here, so I think it's just the front line. So close. All right, I'm bored. I say we just let that fill. I don't actually want to leave this lava here. It's easy enough to just put it back when we get back, and that worries me, so we're just going to do that. And we'll come back in a little bit. We'll check it again, but I do want to go build that beacon really quick. So we will grab the stuff. I'm actually just going to take all the iron because it doesn't make sense not to. We've got it. I'm going to grab it all. I will meet you in the ancient city. And here we are. But you know what I didn't think about, citizen? I forgot or just failed to recognize that a beacon actually needs access to the sky. That's going to be a bit difficult down here, but it's not undoable. So since it's safe over here, but we want it kind of out of the way, we could remove the bottom of this structure and build it here, or just get rid of all of this. Oop, uh-oh. Look what I just found, citizen. I did not know this was here. Okay, so that's another one gotten rid of. I wish we would stop doing that. Luckily, I think the counter has reset since the last time we've been here, but I guess that's good. Finding another one nearby that we can get rid of. Okay, let's see. Let's say this is one of the borders. So it'll take up all of that area. We can get by easy enough. That should be fine. I think that's right anyway. Let's check it out. It's 9 by 9, isn't it? I think so. And then 7 by 7, 5 by 5, and finally 3 by 3. Obviously, this would need to be bigger if we wanted to go double beacon. Let's just see about a single beacon if we like that. And of course, this is not going to work yet. It will provide some light, which is nice. But what we're going to have to do is stand on top of it and then take the coordinates, which actually you can see right beneath the mini map there on the top right. And then we'll go up to the overworld and start digging our way down from those coordinates. That should give this the light or the access to the sky that it needs so that it can start running. So we've got that. Let's quick cut to this exact same location, except on the overworld. So we'll be on the overworld in 3, 2, 1, now. And there you go. We are in the overworld. This is the same exact spot, except we're obviously not underground anymore. So we're going to have to dig straight down from right here to give the beacon the access to the sky that it needs. Which of course can be dangerous, but I'm not overly worried. Should be all right, I hope. And as you can see, we're not too far from the base. That's the back end of the Panda Sanctuary, or the Pantheon. So not too bad. Yeah, so if we do end up falling into a cave or something, we have feather falling, shouldn't be bad. We've got the Totem of Undying. You can worry too much about these things. Oh, water bucket in case we land in lava. There we go. I didn't think about it, but this actually will give us a, well, kind of. It depends. I was going to say a quicker escape route. We could fly through this. In fact, we could make this a 3 by 3 hole. That way we could just zoom straight up with the elytra and down, making it easier way down there. Whoa. Okay, so there's one. Wait, I don't want to lose the spot. There we go. Where do we land? Oh, we're in a lush cave. Interesting. Can you guys give me some space? I'm just trying to do something here. Interesting. Well, we may as well light it up down here. Where'd that come from? Who did that? Seriously? I had pot shot. Nobody else is allowed to take pot shots on me. And that includes blowing up on me. Get out of here. Ah, there you are. I see you down there. Have a creeper. Enjoy. This guy's slippery. Get out of here. Okay, let's just light it up a little bit. Make it a bit safer, just so nothing's dropping directly on us. Yeah, like you, buddy. I see you. Ooh, could be an area to get glow squid. We run out of that every once in a while. Light it up. Get out of here. I'm just trying to light it up. That just keeps going down, doesn't it? I'm not interested in another fight. Give me a break. Stop it. Light it up, light it up. All right, that's fine. That's enough. This is not why we're here. Ooh, axolotl. Also not why we're here, but how could I resist? Would you like to come home with me? Hey, I said, would you like to come home with me? Get back here. Where are you going? There we go. And I'm sure you would as well. And yes, also you. Nice. Can I help you with something, fancy boots? All right, we'll call that lit up enough. Or maybe not. Okay. Now, get out of here. How did I run out of buckets? I had tons of buckets. No matter. Woo! Okay, I'm sorry. I won't look at my inventory while I'm down here. Jeez. Just trying to do inventory management and then I hear the tss. Oh, and there's more axolotl now. I just got those 3 and they just basically respawn the exact same 3. All right, a new 3 friends is kind of all I need, so you guys just hang out, I guess. I need to get out of here. That's nearly gave me a heart attack. Try to light it up enough. I don't even know where they're coming from, but I don't want them falling down on my head as I keep digging down here, but I think that's a risk we're gonna have to take. Let's do it. Keep moving down. Oh, hello. You don't say. Getting new recipes left and right. I guess I've never had these deep slate iron, gold ore, all that stuff. Ooh, okay. Open into another cave. Don't really want to stop. We should be getting close within the next like 20 blocks or so. Oh, whoa! There we go. Wow, nice. Oh geez, now I can barely see down here. Anyway, let's get this set up. We want probably resistance, and I don't know if regeneration would really help. We'll have golden apples and stuff. Maybe we should just do resistance 2 and Stop some of the damage from coming through if we do take a hit. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so now when we're down here, we will have resistance 2, so that's pretty nice. That was a longer fall than I thought it was going to be too. Not that it did really any damage. Either way, awesome. We've got a beacon down here now. Also, out of curiosity, we could go back home the usual way, but who thinks I'd be able to thread the needle and just follow the beacon all the way up to the top? I'd say it's worth a shot. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. Let's jump and whoa! I didn't. Nope. We're gonna have to try that again. Let's start from here, a little bit closer. So if we hit that wall and go... Seriously? I thought I had that. What is wrong with me? I honestly thought I'd be able to do this. Third time's the charm, maybe? We go right into it. There it is. Yeah. All the way up and out. Phew. Nice. Admit it, that was pretty awesome. Also, it's pretty obvious now where the dark, the deep dark is compared to the base. That's actually not far away. So, base, and then little light indicating where the ancient city is, basically underneath the jungle. Something else I didn't really know about ancient cities, apparently they typically spawn in what's known as low erosion areas. So that would be like mountains or hills, things like that, places where there hasn't been a lot of erosion, which would be more like a valley or a ravine. And I guess this fits the criteria. It's not what I would expect, really. It is, you know, a bunch of hills and things like that, but I would expect more like mountains. But I guess that fits. So cool. We've got an easier way down there for sure. And a pretty cool indication, just seeing that beam of light coming out of the forest. If you didn't know what it was, it would be like, ooh, what's this about? That's mysterious. Behind the jungle temple. Ooh. All right, time for a nap, and then time for inventory management. Why did I just hear... I'm hearing a wandering villager, like drinking potions. Why am I hearing that? Oh, there he is. Excuse me, what are you doing? And why don't you have llamas? Is there no space for them up here or something? Nautilus shells, kinda don't need it. I have a drown farm. Yellow dye, gray dye. No, this is all garbage. I mean, you know that you're trespassing, right? That's gotta be clear. Is this house yours? No. Hiding in the corner. Do you know what you did? Are you ashamed? I think he's ashamed. All right, we're gonna let you off with a warning, but if you are annoying at any point, you will be forcibly evicted with my axe. Okay, well, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Gonna keep the axolotl in here. I kind of want a few on hand, just in case we ever want to try to get a blue axolotl. This could kind of be where we start, because I think it was 3 different kinds. So we'll keep them there for now. Put the extra beacon in there. Got some fancy gold. It's actually not fancy, and nowhere to put the iron. Let's do that for now. All right, inventory is cleared. This is actually looking pretty good. I can't think of anything else we'd need immediately. And I'm running out of reasons to procrastinate waking up the warden and actually trying to fight it. I mean, no, I wasn't doing that. This is all completely necessary, and I'm not scared. I'm not procrastinating. I do think we're gonna have to do it pretty soon, though. I want enough time after that to be able to build that skulk farm, and I don't know how much effort that takes, but it looks like it's not easy, so it might take a little bit. Oh, and then after that, we also have to do all of the pet naming and the ship naming and all the usual stuff. So yeah, I think it's getting to be about that time, citizen. Let's just run laps. We're just running laps around, making sure that the muscles are nice and warm. That's what people do, right? You warm up, do a little warm up. I think we're in good shape. I think we're looking good. I'm not finding new ways to procrastinate. I'm just kind of cleaning up this a little bit. The bamboo is too dense. Probably actually get rid of it at some point and put a guard in here instead. But there, that's better. Now we can actually see through there to the ship a little bit. I'm not procrastinating. Ugh, no faith, citizen. Okay, fine. We're gonna do this. We'll grab all the stuff we prepared, and then I think we'll ever so slightly change around our hotbar as well, because we'll obviously want our sword, our bow, and just in case a pickaxe. I don't know if we'll need to break through anything. Then we are going to double up. We're gonna have the golden apples, the golden carrots, and firework rockets, just in case we need a quick escape. I'm gonna have at least one backup totem of undying available there, because just as an example, say we popped a totem, that one's gone. If it's in my hotbar, I can hover over it and then either hold it, which is going to do the same thing, or if I press F on the keyboard, it switches it to my offhand, so I can just kind of quickly grab a new one if I need to. I think we'll probably have a potion of night vision, and then the carved pumpkins. I don't know if we'll need those in the hotbar or not, but we should keep them on hand, and I'll show you why when we get down there. But we're also going to be bringing the eggs, the blocks of iron, the white wool, and in fact, we'll keep some eggs on us as well. We should only need 1 stack of the iron, and then a few of the wool. But we'll be bringing the extras, just in case. Okay, I think we're ready. What do you mean, will I see you again, Garfield? Of course I will. I'm coming back, right? I'm coming back, aren't I? Can't even walk through a door. Okay, there we go. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. To be honest with you, I'm playing it up a little bit. I think there are ways we could make this fight incredibly easy. For example, I'm betting we could spawn in the warden and then just stand on one of those wool, like, walkways we made up high and just hit him with the bow and arrow until he's down. I don't really want to do that because it would feel like a hollow victory to me. Maybe in future fights we can do that, but at least for the first one, I'd like to see about getting up close and personal and just see if we can manage. We've got the totems of dying. I think we'll be all right. Gotta make Rome proud. We can't do it like that. And what's with the happy music, by the way? We've got to cut that. And that is not on theme. Okay, that's a bit better. Thank you. Here we are, the hunting grounds. So yeah, you see what I mean. We could probably just sit up here. If the warden was way over there, wouldn't be able to get to us. We could just hit it with the bow. Apollo's messenger could do all the work. I don't know. That doesn't feel on brand for us. I do want to make a pathway further out there and choose a spot for spawning the warden. And it looks like we might have a good spot here. I don't actually see a shrieker, but one imagines there has to be one nearby. It still gives us a way to run back. Let's take a closer look. Maybe not. I'm not seeing any shriekers anywhere. I see a couple over there, though. I mean, technically, we could move one if we wanted to, but nah, we don't need to do that. Okay, either way, I know that I'm probably going to want to lure him over in this direction. I'd want to fight, a little bit more of an open area over here, which means this is where we're going to set up some, I don't know, call them safeguards. I'm hoping if we break a little area like that and then place these here, this means that we'll have the ability to have kind of the T shape that we need for a certain friend to be spawned in that might be helpful. Because hey, I mean, it doesn't hurt to have backup, right? So this is why I brought the blocks of iron and the carved pumpkins, because if we place them all in a T position like that, and then I kind of don't want to test it because you guessed it, these are going to be able to turn into iron golems. I don't necessarily want to spawn in iron golems before we start fights, so I'm kind of just going to have to hope that this works. And the reason I'm setting them up like this is because the way I'm imagining it is, maybe things aren't going so well for us. We're fighting somewhere over here. I make a run for it with the carved pumpkins in my inventory. I could just run by and go pop, 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 put them on all of these and spawn in a line of iron golems that can defend me as I make my tactical retreat. So that's the purpose of everything here. But once again, I think I am being too careful, but can you be too careful? I don't know. It's just my style, citizen. But with that said, I say we drink this potion of night vision. Oh, that actually did. That helps a decent amount. We'll see if it does anything if I get the darkness effect. We're going to hold on to these eggs, carved pumpkins. We've got our sword, our bow. Oh boy. All right, I think we're ready. Are we ready? We're ready, right? Well, either way, we got to start getting some of these set off. Is this going to do anything? Nope, not there, not here. It feels strange being intentionally loud down here, especially because now it's not doing anything. We're trying to set off the warden and it's not working. Any shriekers? That ought to do it right there. Okay, so we'll want to be able to jump back up here, get back to our path over there, but this is it here. Oop. All right, there's our number 1. And okay, so it does still work, or darkness I should say, still affects me, even though I've got the potion of night vision, so that still affects me. Good to know. And there's number 2. The heartbeat is getting more intense. I don't like this. My heartbeat is getting more intense. Number 3. Ooh, okay. We've got this, citizen. We prepared for this. We're ready. Doesn't mean my heart isn't beating fast. Okay, let's go. This is going to be number 4. Here we go. There he is. Okay. We are right next to him. I want to see if we can... Oh, he's sniffing for us. That is so weird. Walking in our direction. Okay, I think he knows we're here. Oh, I definitely just set it off. Can he follow us over here? Let's try to get his attention. That definitely made him angry. Ooh, yeah, he's just coming right up. Whoa! He's right on top of us. Okay, yeah, take the heat off Iron Golem, please. I don't like that. Ooh! Okay, yeah, that is a hard hit. We're gonna spawn in a couple of these. Help us out, buddies. We need a golden apple. Oh, man, that hits so hard. We gotta move. We gotta move. That is a really hard hit. How are we still getting hit? Nope. Okay. Not good. We need the new totem. We got it. Okay. How is he still hitting us? How is he still hitting us? I don't understand what's happening. Okay. We gotta run. We're still getting hit. I was apparently not prepared for this. That's our second. I am running with my tail between my legs. I cannot believe we're still getting hit. Are we far enough away now? How much damage did we even do to it? I don't know what's going on. Okay, there he is down there. Can we hit him from here? Okay, doesn't like that. I cannot believe how much damage he does. And we had, how many iron golems was that? Like 6 of them? Oh, he's down. Oh my gosh. Did you see how much damage he was doing? I cannot believe that. And I didn't know that he'd be able to follow me so quickly. I might have to replay mod some of that because like there's 2, 3. Okay, there's actually a lot of iron golems left. They're all here. But how was it keeping up with us? We were all the way over there. I cheesed it. I ran for it. Somehow it was still able to follow us, even though I flew up here. He was just right behind us, and I don't know how. I was not prepared for that. I thought we would have a way to escape a little bit more easily than that. This is the only thing that saved us, a bit of a bottleneck right there. Oh, I mean, we did it. It was not nearly as glorious as I thought it was going to be. I basically just ran for it. Oh, I don't know, like, if these guys saved us or not. I basically panicked. I don't think I hit it with my sword one time, if I can remember correctly. I'm pretty sure I just panicked. I ran. I tried to use the bow. I spent that whole time eating golden apples and switching in Totem of Undying and eating golden carrots and flying. I mean, it's good that we did the prep because we spawned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iron golems when I realized how much damage he actually does. I was not prepared for that. Oh, man. Okay, I need a breather. I'm literally shaking right now. I thought we were going to lose the world. And like I said, going into this, I was pretty confident. I put on the show of being scared. I was pretty confident I'd be able to do it. That terrified me. I did think we were going to lose the world just there, but having the totems helped, having the golden apples definitely saved us a few times. I can't believe it. That was terrifying. Let me know if I did something just like way wrong there, because it did feel more difficult than it should have been, and I'm shocked by that guy's speed. I could not believe it. It seemed like he teleported to us. So let me know if I'm wrong on any of that, or, what exactly went on. But, ooh, yeah, I need a break. I need a break from this. I need to wait until my heart rate slows down a bit. And, hey, we still do need to get that skulk farm going. Let me actually look. So we were right here. We were back here when we were shooting at him, which means he was stuck. The only reason he was stuck, he got all the way up these stairs. He just got stuck right here, I think. Couldn't walk through. Ooh, I guess. I don't know. Wow. So I say what we do. We're going to head back. We're going to do an inventory reset. We need to get set up for a skulk farm. And I just need a minute. I need a breather because that was terrifying. Not necessarily my favorite aspect of Minecraft, being terrified. It's supposed to be a little bit more relaxing than that, in my opinion, but I'm glad we did it. I am glad we can say that we've done it now. We don't necessarily need to do it again because I'm pretty sure the only thing a warden drops is a skulk catalyst, and you can get those in the ancient city anyway, so it's kind of like, what's the point? But yeah, I'm glad we did it. So I was looking at the replay, and I'll put that up here so you can see a little bit of this as well, but it looks like the warden really only did his melee attack on me one time, maybe twice. A lot of the rest of this, it's just that sonic boom. So I think that was what the issue was. I thought I was getting away, but then because of the darkness, I thought the warden was right behind me the entire time. Turns out, could have been 10, 15 blocks away, maybe even 20, but I was still getting hit by that sonic boom attack. You'll also see when I flew away here and thought I was safe for a minute up on our little cotton walkway, That's when the sonic boom hit me and I popped the totem because I think I had lower health. I thought I was safe for a minute to catch my breath, and that was not the case at all. That was also when I freaked out and decided it was time to leave, which actually ended up trapping the warden and allowing us to win. But man, wearing full netherite armor, having resistance 2 from that beacon, and still the amount of damage that was being done, I'm still just floored by that. I can't believe how much damage was done. But at the end of the day, we prevailed. We did have to use some tactics to kind of indirectly fight the warden, but that's kind of what it's all about. Just figuring out how to play the game, how to make it work for you, and that's exactly what we did, Citizen. So I'm glad we did it. All that being said, the last kind of larger thing on our to-do list is a skulk farm, and I did find one that I think I'd like to take on, so we're just gonna fill a shulker box with what I think we're going to need, and then we can get to building that before we wrap up and handle the last of our couple announcements that we have near the end of this video. Oh, and naming the pets as well, and the ships. We still have to do that, so a couple things left to do still. Let's get to it. Well, we did a bit of collecting. I think we have all of the things that we need here. I actually have extra of a lot of these things just in case I am a little bit clumsy and drop anything. Oh, we actually do need a little bit more skulk, so we need to head back over, not to stay, not to fight anybody, but we need to grab a little bit of extra skulk, and then I think we'll be all set to get to work on this farm. The farm does look a little bit complex. It has some similarities to the moss farm that we built, if you saw that, but it should be doable. We should be able to figure it out. All right, we are not going any distance in here. We're just going right to the edge, and I just need a few of these. Okay, that should be plenty. And now we need to head to the end, because as it turns out, we have a farm already built here that kind of means our work is halfway done. Not quite, but it's definitely a step forward, or a step in the right direction. So it's to the end we go. And the Enderman farm is obviously what I'm referring to here, because this is, you kind of build almost exactly the same thing, just the bottom would be different. So we're gonna have to try to figure this out. I don't necessarily want to change what we have here and try to do it through all of this Enderman madness. So I did bring some extra leaves and some water. So hopefully what we can do, even though I absolutely hate it, is use the water over to the side here and maybe just build down a little sort of leaf platform. I don't know how much we're going to need, but let's say that will be enough right there, and then nearly fall to our doom. That would be something, wouldn't it? We survive the warden fight and then I just fall in the end. That's nice and poetic, I suppose. Okay, then we just fall onto that and we can build our way back up. The reason that we're using leaf blocks, by the way, is that Endermen cannot spawn on leaves. So if I was just building this out of wood or stone or something, then we would have a real Enderman problem quite quickly. And there we go. It's not the safest thing in the world, but we do have a way down. Whoa, okay, I upset somebody. Didn't mean to. I upset two somebodies. Okay. Apologies, but you basically exist to be turned into XP. Think we got the angry ones? I don't know. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, now we have these leaves going down here, we're going to try to center it and build a platform underneath here, and then we could use that to start building the farm on top of. And then obviously once we're through with that, we are going to probably have to open that up somewhere so that the Enderman can continue to fall down towards our new farm, which should work out for us. All right, we've got our platform. We are underneath the original platform where all the Endermen are falling. You know what it's time for, Citizen. Let's get that time lapse going. This farm was a bit tricky, but not terrible if you stick to the tutorial step by step. I did my best to center the new part of the farm beneath the center of the collection system we already had, catching Endermen from their fall. This first part was all about building the redstone elements that would both act as a collection system for skulk items, but also push stone into the center so it could be converted into skulk. I get the feeling we're about to be interrupted, so let's pause and get back to the farm in a moment. Real quick interruption here. If you do happen to make the same farm as I'm making, I'm about, I don't know, halfway through, and I just got back to the base because I don't know if I just missed it, but on the material list on the farm that I'm using, and yeah, that'll be linked in the description below, it didn't have glass on it. And I noticed that we actually need a decent amount of glass. I started using leaves, but now that I got to where I am in the farm, I don't think leaves are going to work. So we got some glass. Just thought I'd point that out so you don't have to run all the way back to your base if that's where you keep your glass. Anyway, back to the farm. Now that we had glass, we were able to finish up the last few sections of this farm. Near the top, we had to put in a stone generating system, similar to the moss farm that we built, with pistons to push the stone into the center of the collection area. Also similar to moss, stone could be changed into skulk, but things like glass or other building blocks, and also cauldrons, would remain unchanged, so only the renewable stone would be converted into what we need. Alright, citizens, I think we're just about ready. I have kind of changed the design a little bit just because we're building this into an existing farm. I'm hoping it works. We're going to have to rearrange these hoppers a little bit. But honestly, we don't need the ender pearls, so I don't care too much about that. Essentially, though, I'm just going to remove this middle hopper. I'm also shocked that I centered this correctly. That was totally a guess, but it's looking good. Essentially, we should have enderman falling right into the center of this and landing on... There's a piece of dripstone in there that you can't really see. And then that should hit this skulk catalyst over here, which should then change everything down here into skulk and skulk sensors and shriekers and things like that. And then we should be able to stand down here and collect boat. We'll try that after we open this up. So if I just get rid of that middle hopper. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. This is already working pretty quickly. Oh, man. Geez. Yeah, it's working. So let's put some of this stuff away. And then the idea is if we have the hoe in one hand and we stand right here, there's a honey block beneath here and it's getting pushed back and forth. That's pushing us. As everything gets changed into skulk, we can kind of just hold down the left click. That's going to take it all. And then I'm assuming also we can take those if we'd like. We could take that. And yeah, look at that. I mean, it's all just getting changed almost immediately. And we keep harvesting. It'll push us back and forth. So if we wanted to AFK, we have that option. But if we then go look, now hearing those skulk sensors going off is just freaking me out. I don't think anything can happen here, but you know, I think that sound is just going to mess with me from this day forward now. Anyway, though, if we come look at the chests, yeah, look at that. Already got a sensor, 13 skulk, and then they've got one over here, same thing. So that works great. Why don't we run it for a bit and see what we can bring back home with us? But yeah, geez, this is already just so much in here. And yes, by the way, I probably would have been upset about, you know, essentially removing an XP farm because it probably still works. I haven't gone up there. Most of the endermen are going to fall through now. But honestly, I haven't used this as an XP farm in quite a while. I've just been using the gold farm for that, so honestly, it doesn't bother me that much. Also, this is kind of fun. Just look at this. Just getting bounced back and forth, you know, like one does. Ooh, I went invisible there for a second. Can I make that happen again? No, that's weird. I just totally went invisible. Uh-oh, somebody's not happy. I didn't do anything to you. Oh, hey, it spreads. Look at me, knocking off achievements too. Yeah, I'm officially a fan of this. I don't even have to hit the ones on the bottom if I don't want more of the skulk blocks. I could just wait, and then eventually more things like that keep popping in, and then I'm not even touching the keyboard, just holding left clicked, and because this has moved me around, oh, looks like I can't reach that. I have to move forward a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it just takes everything as it goes. And then if I want more of these, I can just go blah, 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 blah. And yes, you have to make the sound. Very cool. Very cool. All right. I say we check on the spoils. I'm already just picking up a bunch of it too. Ooh, and it's spreading all over the place here. Gross. Which apparently doesn't really matter. That's fine. But if we take a look, let's see how much we got. Looks like 3.5 stacks of skulk, almost a full stack of skulk vein, and 28 skulk sensors. And that was only a couple minutes because, as we know, I'm very impatient. I don't really have the patience to just sit here forever, but we don't technically need any of this right now. I just didn't like that we didn't have a way to make it. I remember we needed these skulk sensors for the axolotl lights that we put inside one of our walls, so now we at least have a way to replenish those if we need to. It's all about being prepared, citizen, and I haven't even taken a look at this. You've probably seen it better than I have because you saw the time lapse. I have not even rendered it yet, but wow, look at that. That's an impressive looking machine. Yeah, that is very cool. And then actually, if we come back up here, ooh, it's a little busy out here. It looks like it's spreading up here. That might be an issue, but probably not. But yeah, I mean, you can still use this farm. It's not like this is somehow not working anymore. And actually, yeah, it definitely is still affecting the skulk up here, so it'll continue to spread. Ooh. And I just heard a shrieker. Is that a problem? Can you spawn a warden outside of an ancient city? Is that possible? I'm really hoping that it's not. Either way, I'm pleased with that. I think we're ready to go back. In fact, really quick, I want to grab a little bit more obsidian. I used some for that farm and now we're down to 50. I like to have a bit more just in case we want to get portals. So there we go, an extra 42. That brings us up to 1.5 stacks, which is what we like to have. Good. Also, I knew I said we were ready to go back, but I just remembered something else we wanted to bring with us. And it does require that we head into one of these portals real quick. So we just open this and go bloop and head in. If I were to go to one of these things that I forget the names, the chorus plants or whatever, we want one of the flowers because apparently you can grow your own chorus fruit if you get these. Now, can I just knock it down? No. Trying to remember. Some of you left comments about this, and I think you maybe if you shoot it with an arrow, does that work? Yes, chorus flower. I think that's what I want. So if we just hit some of these with an arrow, knock those down, and then take you down. Ow. I think I just hit myself with my own arrow falling out of that tree. Yeah, so now I have 5 chorus flowers. I think we should be able to grow these back home now. but also we may as well just collect a bunch of the fruit because that's what we found out. We can use this stuff to craft our own end rods, and I'd like to use those more often. I think they look really nice. Just don't necessarily want to have to raid ancient cities for them. There we go. That should be plenty. Again, almost a stack and a half. Not quite, but nearly. We're happy with that. Now let's head home. I just want to test that really quick. And actually, it'll have to be planted on endstone. Man, these endermen just need to get out of my way. That should be plenty. Now let's head back. Once again, we blonk, and then we go through. Oh, I almost forgot too about wither fights. Do we need to fight the wither in this one? We fought the wither 10 times in the last video, and I feel like the warden kind of just trumps the wither. Don't feel like it's necessary. Okay, so now that we're back, if we were to, I don't know, just put this wherever, somewhere there, and then put a chorus flower on top of that. Presumably, this should grow into a full plant and you can get additional chorus fruit from it. That's my guess, but I'm just going to leave it there. We'll see if it works. Either way, we've got lots of unpacking to do and organizing, because now that we've actually got this stuff, we'll want to say a row of skulk probably. Got the skulk veins that'll put in there. Our skulk sensors, of course, which we'll want there, and then shriekers, which we can't quite fill out, catalysts, and random stuff. I don't know why I have disc fragments here. That's not quite fitting for this chest, but that's looking a lot better. Okay, now we're just going to get unpacked on everything else, then we can check in on the next couple things that we're going to be working on. Oh yeah, look at that, all clean, beautiful. Ooh, and this is definitely doing something. Look at that. One assumes after it grows, we could just take that thing back and kind of start the process again. I'm not going to have it here because that just looks a little bit weird, but maybe that'll fit a design somewhere. We could put it somewhere else. Either way, though, like I said, we want to use end rods, so what you can do once you get more of the chorus fruit, if you wanted to, is grab yourself a blaze rod, throw your chorus fruit into the furnace. That will give you a popped chorus fruit, and then if you put those in your crafting table like that, you get yourself 4 new end rods. And like I said, I like the look of these. We got to use them more often, and now that we've potentially got a renewable supply, we might be able to do that. Good stuff. All right, citizens, I think it's time to do some naming around here. And we did get some new name tags, right? We brought home a bunch. Did I dream that? No, we got plenty. Good. All right, let's do some naming. And I actually don't need over 50. I think we should be good with 4. And why don't we start with our puppy dogs? Now that we've got a lot that actually don't have names, and it should be any with a red collar. Those are the ones, well, not all of them, some of them. Yeah, and we've got 2 right here that need names. And actually, both of the names that I chose, we're going to name 2 dogs, and both of the names came from Thinker4765. And you know we love wordplay over here, so the first dog is going to be a Pompeymeranian, and the second dog is going to be Apollo. So great suggestions there, Pompeymeranian and Apollo. We have 2 new dogs, and there's actually several more to name, so let me know if anybody else has some name ideas. We'll get some more named in the next one. Next up, we have a couple pandas to name, also 2 of those. And we're going to check. I might be able to rename the ones that we just named generic panda last time, or we could always just breed a couple. And actually, we should do that. We should just keep the population growing. Hello, Pooh. So actually, we could probably take a bit of this. And there's a lot up here. Oh, they're eating it. The ones that I dropped. Nice. Hey, Pandemonium. And Bamboozle. Anyway, I think there's more down here. We should keep it growing down here because I think most of them are upstairs. And oh, hey, you okay? Do you need help out? Oh no, he's just climbing the glowberry now. Clearly he wants to be up there. That's just Panda. Yeah, you're just named Panda. Okay, I mean, yeah, you do you. If you just want to hang out up there, that's fine. Do we have enough down here? None. We have none down here. Yeah, I don't think they like the lower areas for some reason. Let's try to lure a few of them down here. Because I'd like to breed them down there so we can hopefully get, you know, a little bit more space up here. But I'd like the normal pandas. Porta Pandana. Yeah, it looks like we got a few here. Let's see if we can get them downstairs. Follow me, follow me. This is not the fastest process in the world, but we are making progress. See, isn't this a cozier place for panda babies? Well, let's do that. Hopefully some of them go down there. They're not really using that garden area down there, but we do one for you, one for you. Are we going to get a panda baby? Yes, we are. And it looks like, oh yeah, another, what is it, a lazy panda? Is that what they are? And are you willing to come down if we're giving bamboo away, or what's going on here, fella? I don't really know what to do about that. But either way, we've got a new panda here, needs a name. So this is a suggestion from Toby's Piggy Drove, and that is to name one of the pandas Luna. So there you go. We've got our new panda here named Luna. Now, if we could get that guy down, or yeah, don't really have any other ideas except for breaking that glowberry vine. Don't want to do that. So maybe, I mean, this one is just named Panda. Let's see if we can, well, what about you? You're Fuzzy Noodles. Yeah, you're just flipping into the fence for some reason. Do we have any of the playful pandas that are just named Panda? I wouldn't mind renaming one of those. Ammonium, Antonine, Pandora. You're Panda, you're a normal panda. Ooh, bunch of them over in the corner here. Lunchbox Jr. There's Lunchbox. You're just hanging out in the back. Okay, wait, here we go. There's Goober. This one is just named Panda. And yes, you are a playful panda. So let's see if we can rename you. I got this next suggestion from a lot of you. A lot of you said this was a missed opportunity. So we're going to do it. We're going to try to rename Panda here as Poe. There we go. So we did it. We've got Kung Fu Panda. I kind of thought we were getting around that because we have one named Jack Black already, but I guess not. So lots of you said it. We do now have a panda named Poe. I have heard your cries, citizen. But good. Next up, we finally need to name the ships from last episode. And this also needs to be more of like a ceremony. I think I know what we can do for that. And we're going to need to do some brewing at the brewing stand for this one. Something I've never made before that I'm aware of. But I think this is how we do it. You're going to put you in here, and we want Netherwort to get awkward potions. There we go. And then if we add sugar, apparently, we get potions of swiftness. So obviously that adds speed, and we want our ships to be fast. So we're going to put gunpowder on the potions of swiftness into splash potions of swiftness, which means I believe we should be able to throw them. You see where I'm going with this, citizen. Oh wait, I forgot. We made a potion chest. I only need 2. There we go. And we got to name both of them. We got 2. The bigger one, the smaller one. We're going to start with the big boy. And I think what we'll do is just right here at the back, we're going to put a sign down. And I got this ship name from 50 Rads Gaming. And I chose it 1 because it's a good name, but 2, it reminded me of the Red Rising series of books. And I really loved those. So this ship is going to be the Pax. So that does mean peace in Latin, or a period of stability. So kind of, you could think of it as quote unquote ironic, even though that's probably not the right use of the word, naming a warship Pax, but I like the implication there. But like I said, also reminds me of the Red Rising series of books. So I love it. And then we have to make this official. Let's head down here, stand on our dock, and then if we grab one of our splash potions of swiftness, we need to make sure that the ship is very fast. IW the Pax. Oh no! No! Don't break! It broke. I totally thought I'd be able to throw it farther than that. It looks like we are going to need that other potion. Okay, hold on. That's probably not good luck, but we're going to try that again. We're getting right up and personal this time. IW the Pax. No, are you kidding me? Give me a minute, citizen. I guess we're not doing it from outside of the ship. We're just going to do it on the deck. No, it's not bad luck, citizen. Just pretend you never saw it. There's still a way we can make this kind of impressive. So if we go up here and we got to get it this time. IW the Pax. Okay, we got it. We hit the ship this time. That counts. Man, that is not as impressive as I was hoping it was going to be. I'm just working with what I got here, citizen. On to the next one. This one maybe we'll put right up here at either the bow or the stern. I can't remember which is which. I think this is the bow. I'm gonna put it up here. And this next one is from Something of a Joke, and they sent in Medusa's Revenge. I also like the sound of that one, so we're gonna keep this nice and simple. No screw ups. IW Medusa's Revenge. Oh man, yeah, they're impressed. Look at the legionaries, they're so impressed. Awesome. So there is both of the ships named, so definitely better luck from here on out. But yeah, also speaking of the legionaries, I think I'm gonna leave it. It seems like a every 2 video type of thing, rather than just adding 1 new armor stand each time, or 2. I think we'll leave it for the next one, because I think we maybe have gone up by 1 or 2, but yeah, let's just wait till the next one. Okay, so that's the pets, the ships, and last up, we need to update the Super Thanks book. So as always, we'll take a look through here. We are on page, well, that's page 1 of 2, but if we go to page 2 of 2, we're gonna start filling it out from here and adding a few more. So I'll do that, and then I'll show you all of the updates. And there we go. There it is updated. We've got some of the new names added. And just to make sure we give it a full look, once again, we always start on page 1, have a look at everybody that's been added so far. And then as we go back over to page 2 with everybody that we've added since the previous video, I'll say once again, thank you very much. I always really appreciate those super thanks as they come through. And yeah, it means a lot. So I really appreciate it, citizen. Go ahead and get that added back here. And I think with that, we are just about ready to wrap up. And look at us, we pretty much did everything we intended to do. I'm gonna clear these out because I think we'll use these signs. There we go, nice and cleaned up. So before we wrap up for the day, I did mention I had a few more announcements to make before we finish the video. And hey, I can use these signs because that'll make it easier. Now, as for the first thing I had in mind, it's kind of a good news, good news type of situation. Because the good news is something that I've been hinting at for a while now, I'm finally gonna be taking on. And the exciting thing is, it does mean we're going to start a new series. Several times in the past few videos, I've mentioned I really would like to try the Create mod. I've just really been enjoying those types of videos, you know, personally, just when I've been watching things. I've really enjoyed those. I want to give it a shot myself. So we are going to finally start a Create series. And just to be clear, that's not the Create mode of Minecraft, it's the Create mod. I'll probably be sending some things out, you know, maybe screenshots and things to let you know a little bit more about what that is over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, that is one of the big things that I wanted to mention. And that's the good news. The bad news is, in order to create a new series, I want to establish, essentially I want to set up my own mod pack, and that takes a lot of time, as well as just getting a new series started. It takes time, and I've been pretty much uploading these videos the day before they go live on YouTube. So I'm kind of right down to the wire, and I don't want to be necessarily. So the bad news is, I think there's going to be a little break in our typical posting schedule of every 2 weeks so that I can prep this new series, get everything all set up, and then have that ready to go out. I don't know exactly how long that means. Could be, you know, just a skip of one video. So instead of 2 weeks, it would be 4 weeks, but I'm just not sure at this point. So that's good news, bad news. The good news on the other side of that is that during that break, I would like to finally set up a Discord server so I can, you know, be just a little bit more active and have everybody join that would like to. And we'd have our own little just chat community that everybody could join up and just speak with everybody else in the Legion and all that type of thing. So I will be looking to get that set up, and I'll send out notifications when that's ready to go. Now, as far as the signs, let me update them behind me a little bit. Okay, here we go. So I'm kind of just putting down some of my ideas here. Let's go through these real quick. So we already mentioned I'm going to be working on a new series. That's going to be in the Create mod. I'm curious about your take on this next one. I was thinking if I did have the ability to get ahead of these a little bit, and that's why we're going to have a little short break in the posting, I was wondering if I should do weekly posts when we do come back. This would mean they'd be a little bit shorter videos, maybe an hour to an hour and a half, rather than the usual 2.5 to 3 hours every 2 weeks. But we also have the opportunity to then combine a lot of these when we get a certain amount, and then you could have a 4 or 5 hour long video, who knows? So curious about what your thoughts are on that. Next, like I said, I am going to be looking to start up a Discord server, so keep an eye out for that. And then if you do have any ideas about things that I should be incorporating as a part of that, please let me know. I didn't mention this next one, but I am also thinking about a second channel, so keep a lookout for that. I have a couple ideas. It's still going to be Minecraft related, but I think it's just different enough that it warrants a second channel. So I'll keep you in the loop about that. Not sure on timing on that one. I just thought I'd kind of send a teaser out on what I'm thinking about there. And then lastly, I probably should have put this one back towards the beginning. I also don't know if that's how you spell episodic or if that's even a word, so forgive me if it's not. Obviously, we currently do 100 days videos. I'm thinking for the Create mod, it'll fit a lot better doing episodic type things. And by that, I mean, it just doesn't have to be 100 days. It can be however many days to finish the project we're working on. So essentially the videos would be more project-based rather than time-based. You'll still get the same amounts of content. It might just be a more arbitrary number of Minecraft days to do that. So that is an absolute ton of information, I'm sure. I usually don't share that much information at the end of videos. If you are still with me at this point in the video, I really appreciate it. And let me know your thoughts on all these things I'm mentioning, because obviously there's some changes, hopefully for the better, that we're going to be doing. And you're probably also thinking, but what about this world? What about the hardcore world? Don't worry, citizen. We're not getting rid of this world. We're going to be coming back to it. Last year we did a break. We went from, I think, 100 to 500 days, and then it was maybe 6 months to a year before we finally got back to it. And now we're at 1500 days, so we'll be back. I just, want to try this other series with the Create mod just to keep things interesting, to keep me from burnout, trying to do something different, something that I've enjoyed watching and all that type of thing. So yeah, don't worry. This world isn't going anywhere. But with that is a lot of information. I think we are all wrapped up for the day. We've done our naming, we've done our ship ceremonies, we've gone over all the updates that I have come to mind right now, and over the next few weeks I'll be sure to keep in touch over community posts and the Discord channel that I'm going to be opening soon, or Discord server I should say. But with all of that said, we are going to wrap it up. As always, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one, citizen.